I just remember watching NBA games every Tuesday and Thursday on TNT. So just to have the sport that I love on that platform is amazing. I think it's going to bring new fans to the sport. Yeah. And they're going to fall in love with the sport.
Absolutely. Of course, if you have the DAZN subscription, you can watch it on DAZN. As TNT working with DAZN to make everything possible for the fight fans. That's what matters, is the fights available for the fight fans. Kenny Sims with me, Beto Duran with you. Make sure you follow the Golden Boy social media accounts for great behind-the-scenes coverage, really cool interviews. Terror Cabrera will be fighting later on. Cabrera is the second fight tonight. So it'll be a lot of good things. But all right, go back to this, the TNT portion of this. You know, something about watching a fight when, you know, you walk into a restaurant and you're like, oh, there's a fight on, right? And you end up, like, forgetting the people you're with and you're just watching it. This is what is good for the sport, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Just like I said, I brought up the basketball point of view. Because you go everywhere, there's basketball. If it was on TNT, it was anywhere you go, restaurant, bar, anywhere. So I feel like with boxing being on TNT, it's going to be that same way, and more. It's going to be a bunch of new fans coming to the sport. All
right, now talk about your career. All right, you had a tough fight against Oscar Duarte. What have you been up to lately?
Just working. I got to improve. I got to get back to where I was to pick up my momentum again. So I'm just head down working, trying to get back to where I needed to be.
And I don't want to say there's a fight lined up or anything, but there's just talk, some words out there. We can't really say what it is. And I don't even know what the exact details. You know, in boxing, we hear 5 different things, but there's some names that you want out there, right?
There's always somebody out there I want, but I feel like I was asked this question yesterday. I feel like I need to get back in there and prove myself again before I get to name dropping people. I need to earn. I like to earn things. So after my next performance with the thing we were talking about, I'll be able to go at someone. Yeah.
Now, when you think about it, you're right there knocking that door in your division. But not too long ago, you were that youngster who was, 4-0. These prelims, we got some good ones. Who are you looking forward to seeing out here? We have Dallas Caleopo, we have Gael Cabrera, we have the Capetillo, Guzman, Iriarte. Is it Dallas the one you're looking forward to?
As far as Dallas, because I know him. But as far as just boxing, I like to see Joel Iriarte fight. Yeah, he's exciting.
Iriarte will be the 4th fight here on YouTube. He's a welterweight. Dude is 6'1". He makes 147 easy.
Yeah. We shared a locker room on my first fight with Golden Boy.
Oh, yeah?
And I was looking at him like, he has great size for 147.
Yeah. When Golden Boy signed him, he was a highly talented amateur out of Bakersfield. He was in the office. I just happened to be there doing some interviews, and he walks by right about the same height. I'm like, oh, okay, they signed like a middleweight.
Yeah.
Or maybe a light heavyweight. No, then they're like, he's a welter. I'm like, how? And he makes it easy. That kid is fun. He's 10-0, 9 KOs. But some of these kids fall in love with the power. But you see with Iriarte, he's really developed his boxing skills. That's something you really like.
He doesn't rely on the power because I feel like he works on the basics. You could tell he works on the basics when he's in the gym. He has a good jab. The power just comes. He doesn't look for the power when he gets in there. He just lets it come to him.
Some of these young fighters, they want that social media clip, right? The big power. But as you step up in game and you get opponents that have that chin, or you have those salty vets that know how to avoid some of these shots, this is where the real fundamental boxing really kicks in, right?
Yeah, I think coming up in the game when you're young, you want fights that you learn from. You want some resistance. So I feel like Iriarte, I remember not his last fight, but when he fought,
with the distance,
yeah. So I think he's moving in the right direction, and he got a bright future.
So 5 fights total for you here on the Golden Boy YouTube page. Y saludos lo que está mirando en Mexico. And if you're watching us all over the world, let us know where you're at. Of course, follow the Golden Boy social media accounts, as the first fights are going to be here on YouTube. Then at 5 o'clock Pacific time, TNT takes over, and it's going to be The Fight. You'll have Todd Grisham, Sergio Mora, and Chris Mannix. Of course, Bud Crawford here, Tim Bradley, Sean Porter. They'll be part of the broadcast as well. It feels big, doesn't it? It feels big.
Yeah, with those names you just said, 2 Hall of Famers, 1 maybe future Hall of Famer. So it's a big thing for the sport.
Now, again, back to you personally. I know you don't like talking about yourself that much, but it was Kenneth Sims Day in the city of Chicago. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, every time I talk about anything, I always say how much I love Chicago.
Yes.
And how much I'm proud to be from Chicago. I feel like I would be the person I am, the fighter I am, if I wasn't from Chicago. So it's just amazing to feel the love coming back to me from the city that I cherish and promote and rally all the time.
And there's a mural of Kenny Sims.
Yeah.
Where's it at?
I was at Ogden Park in the city I grew up in, the neighborhood that I'm in to this day, almost every day. It's where my boxing gym is. So it's my dad's job. It's me and Derrick Rose, a mural of me, Derrick Rose.
Awesome, man.
So I always talk about him, actually, too. He's one of the people in Chicago like that's around my age. He's a big inspiration for us because he's the person that showed us, like, he's from where we're from. We know what school he went to, but we see the heights that he made it to. And
that's awesome, man.
Follow behind those.
Like, anybody who ever gets a mural, it's awesome. It's amazing, but especially when it's in your backyard, right there, the roots. I know those kids are walking by and saying, "That's Kenny."
Yeah, it happens. It happens all the time. Actually, kids will walk by me and be like, "Is that you on the wall?" Yeah, it happened to me last week, actually.
Yeah. How'd that feel?
It feels amazing. I always said that the next generation, inspiring the next generation, is a big deal to me. That's a big goal of mine, especially since I have my own children now.
Yes.
So I want to be an inspiration to children to know, like, you can make it to do something no matter where you're from.
Absolutely.
No matter what you've been through.
And let's get it right, though. Southside Chicago, too.
Southside,
right?
Yep, Inglewood.
Got to get the right way because the Sox are doing well, baby. The Sox are doing well.
Yeah, I feel like after I threw the first pitch, they started.
So if you're a team,
to do good.
You want to do well, invite Kenny to throw the first pitch.
I'm a good luck charm.
9 fights total tonight. Lamont, Roach Jr., Camarón, Zepeda in the main event. We haven't even talked much about him. Raymond Murataya. That is a bad dude in the lightweight division.
Great. His last fight, I was super impressed.
Yeah.
The Andy Cruz fight. But I'm very highly of him.
Yeah, he's 24-0. He'll be the co-main against former champion Robson Conceição from Brazil. Of course, Raul Curiel, the Mexican Olympian for 2016, undefeated, 17-0-1, takes on Quentin Randall, who was always tough. That's a good scrap right there.
My friend.
Right?
Yeah, Q, he's good, and he just fought recently, so he's not coming off of inactivity. He's been in camp, so I think that's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, that's going to be one where Curiel is on the trajectory. You cannot overlook Quentin Randall.
You can't sleep on Quentin. He has a tricky style.
Yeah.
He'll give anybody problems.
Yeah, he's frustrating, but that's going to be one that definitely looking forward to. And Charles Conwell, the return of Charles Conwell, bad news at Cleveland against Paul Kroll from Philadelphia. So that'll be good on TNT, starting at 5 o'clock Pacific time, 8 o'clock Eastern, live on TNT. But right here on YouTube, we have 5 fights for you total. Afternoon boxing in Vegas, there's no better vibe than this.
Yeah, it's great. This is great. That's why they call it the boxing capital. It's amazing. It's a fight week feel in here. And I'm excited. I feel like every fight on the main card has the possibility to turn into like a barn burner.
Well, especially the Curiel one.
Yeah.
Because I know Q, I like him, but he's dangerous. When I saw him for Curiel, like, ooh.
Yeah, I feel like Q is at the stage where he knows he has to make a point to keep his career going and accomplish goals that he want to accomplish. So I think he has a chip on his shoulder for this fight, and he's ready.
And the main event, though. I'm not going to ask you to make a prediction, but Roach and Zepeda, could this be a fight that possibly gets run back 2-3 times?
It's a tough fight because I think either guy can win.
Yeah.
Both guys have what it takes to win, and I feel like it's a matter of who makes the right adjustments.
The adjustment, that's a key point. Kenny Sims Jr., Beth Duran with you. We just previewed what's happening today in Las Vegas. 9 fights total, 5 for you here on YouTube. Make sure you interact with us. Make sure you follow the Golden Boy social media accounts. And we are ready to walk the first fight. Our ring announcer for tonight. He is looking dapper. He is smooth. He's just fresh off of the World Cup. He was the voice at the World Cup, the final.
That's amazing.
It is only, of course, our good friend, Mark Frido.
Good evening, fight fans. Welcome to Vegas, Las Vegas, Nevada, the fight capital of the world. Time to get things underway here at Virgin Hotels. Let's meet the first fighter, making his way to the blue corner, La Romana, in the Dominican Republic, La Ojeda Castillo.
All right, our first fight of the night. 14-2 out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Yeri Castillo, Dominican Republic, but now training in Reading, Pennsylvania.
And now his undefeated opponent makes his way to the red corner from Hawaii, ladies and gentlemen, Dallas Kaleopu.
All right, Dallas Kaleopu representing Waianae, Hawaii. How's it? To the 808. It's breakfast time in Hawaii right now. As Kaleopu, young, talented fighter. Team Nito Boxing coming through. Our first fight of the night, or the afternoon, as I say, as we get ready for Camarón against Lamont Roach Jr. There he is, young Dallas Kaleopu. 8-0, 6 KOs.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first of Las Vegas. This is the fight on YouTube. Our opening contest is scheduled for 6 rounds in the lightweight division. Brought to you by Australian Golden Weight Promotions and presented by BetOnline. Odds for the fights are brought to you by BetOnline. PMC Tickets, Lorian, Andre Cotto, and Riyadh Season. Bouts Senior, sanctioned by the Nevada Athletic Commission, Chairman Dennis Lamont, Executive Director Jeff Mullen, your doctors are ringside, David Watson, MD, Damon Zepeda, EO, Bradley, MD, and Brandon Sneed, MD. The timers, the men on the bill this evening, Jim Gavin, and Steve Mazzagatti. The judges corner opening up for the biggest, Chris Flores and Corey Santos. And controlling the action of the sounds, the referee in charge is Robert Boyle. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 132.8 pounds. As a professional, his record stands with 14 victories, 2 defeats, 11 of 14 wins coming by weight knockout. Here's Blue with White, and hails from La Romana in the Dominican Republic. Please go to the Yeri, La Bohea, Castillo. His opponent is undefeated, right down the right corner, weighing in 129.2 pounds. As a professional, his record stands 8 bouts, 8 victories, 6 wins, 7 weight of knockout. He wears black with white and hails from Waianae, Hawaii. Ladies and gentlemen, Dallas Kaleopu.
All right, our first bout of the night, 6 rounds in the lightweight division. Thank you for joining us here at Golden Boy YouTube page here in Las Vegas from the Virgin Hotels as we get ready to go. So, 6 rounds ready to go. Kaleopu turned pro in 2021. He's a tall fighter in the black, as he's a good fighter. And Kenny, you were saying you sparred him as an amateur when he was part of Team USA.
Yeah, I remember sparring him. We did a couple of rounds. I'm excited to see how he's improved since then. He's coming out popping a good jab.
Yeah, he saw you walk in. He's like, yeah, I know him. He gets hit by a right hand by Castillo.
Hurt him with a right hand.
And what did you say about Dallas? He what?
I told you, I remember he could punch.
You said I could punch. Dallas isn't a big talker.
I don't give many people credit.
Yeah, I know.
For that accolade. I don't give many people that.
But you said it, and he looked up like, yeah. I respect it. He does have 6 KOs, and he's growing into the fight. Oh, overhand right for Calliope looked good.
He keeps landing the same right hand over and over.
Yeah, Yeri Castillo, Dominican Republic, and getting tagged upstairs right away.
Dallas looks sharp.
Yeah, Team Etho, Carlos Tenor, everybody does a good job with him, developing him. Dallas isn't one to talk. The press conferences, he does them because he has to, but this kid just wants to fight.
Yeah, he has great height for this weight class, too.
The lightweight division. Because Castillo came in at 132, Dallas came in at 129. Another overhand right from Dallas. Dallas last year had 2 fights, 2 rounds. He had first round KOs both times.
Yeah, he has great power, I've seen.
Yeah, does not play with his food. Up next will be Gael Cabrera against Francisco Portillo, a good matchup. And then it'll be Fabian Guzman, who will lead the arte, and then Dylan Capetillo later on. Oh, good left hook by Castillo. Right hand from
Castillo's not laying down, he's trying.
Oh, good right hand for the Hawaiian. That buckled the knees of the Dominican. Oh, he's sensing something, isn't he?
Yeah, he's been landing that right hand since the opening bell.
There he goes to the body, does the tall Hawaiian Calliope. Oh! Monster right hand by Dallas Calliope. And the fight has been stopped. Another first round KO for the Hawaiian from Waianae. How's it, Dallas Calliope? Looked right at you, Kenny. What you told him in the locker room.
Yeah,
he hits.
That's what we were talking about before we started. You need to impress in this position on the show.
Exactly. It's not if you win, it's how you win when you're a young fighter. And holy smokes, that was a big shot. Good job by the referee stopping that. There was no need for more punishment.
Yeah, he was getting hurt the whole round.
Ooh-wee. That's how you get a fight night going. Now look at the YouTube comments. Here comes a Chi-Hoo for the Hawaiians. Let's look at the highlights here. A first round KO for Dallas Calliope. 2:37 of the first round. Good to see that Castillo is on his feet. He took some big shots.
He was tough. He was doing his best not to go down.
This is why you don't miss anything. The first round is always dangerous.
Don't blink.
Teresa Rivera say, good job, Dal. All of Hawaii is showing up. And great job by his team, Team Etho Boxing. They do a great job developing young amateur fighters out of Hawaii, Waianae, Makaha, Hawaii, and Castillo coming over to shake hands with Dallas. And we will interview Dallas. One of the things that he loves doing.
Yeah, he doesn't talk much.
So, now we know why, because he don't have to. Man, Castillo's left eye is slowly walking right in front of us. And that was the overhand right that Dallas kept landing over and over. Castillo had a record of 14-2 with 11 KOs.
Yeah, that's a great show for Dallas.
Yeah.
Like we said before we started, that's how you want to perform in this position.
He did it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee in charge, Robert Hoyle, calls for a halt to this contest. Your official time, 2 minutes 37 seconds, and the very first round. Your winner by TKO and still undefeated from Waianae, Hawaii, Dallas Calliope.
He's now 9-0 with 7 KOs. Dallas Kaliopou. There's that team picture. Team Nito. As Carlos gets to go back to the family in Hawaii. See his baby. Yeah, let's go back to Hawaii. All right, the fight tonight. Of course, the main event, Roach and Camarón. But so far, 1 round, 2:37 in the first round. Dallas Kaliopou is the victor with this 9th victory tonight. So coming up next will be Gael Cabrera and Francisco Portillo. And then it'll be and then after that, it'll be Joel Iriarte and Dylan Capetillo, the 17-year-old, will be putting it on. There it is, a prelim fight card. 5 of them for you. And don't blink, because there's knockouts coming your way here in Las Vegas. All right, let's catch our breath here, because YouTube is like, wait a minute, I just turned it on, it's over? Yes, because Dallas Kaliopou does not play with his food. And Dallas, thank you for joining us right now. All right, Kenny was telling you in the locker room that you hit hard as an amateur. He remembered that.
Yeah. Thank you for making me look like I know what I was talking about.
How did you feel in that round?
Honestly, I felt kind of off. I haven't been in the ring since December, so it felt good to get that rust off.
Wait, you haven't been feeling good?
I felt a little bit off in the first.
That wasn't feeling good?
Huh?
That wasn't feeling good?
Fuck, I didn't feel good.
Oh, wow. I can't wait to see how you look when you feel good.
That jab was, I felt that jab was too slow.
Wait,
I was trying to throw it hard instead of flicking it, you know? Just some stuff I need to work on.
Okay, Dallas, I know you're going to be your hardest critic. Can you at least enjoy the victory?
I got to watch it again.
Okay.
I can't, I got to watch it.
Okay.
That's a good mindset, though. Yeah. That's a good mindset to have. As a fighter, that's what you want. That's what you want.
You like that game?
Yeah, I like it.
Now, Cal Dallas, you kept landing the overhand right.
Yeah.
How did you know right away that it was open for you?
I watched some film on every time he throws his jab, he drops his left hand. So I just I waited for him to do his right hand. Catch him when he's coming in.
Damn. Simple as that.
Simple.
And this is a veteran who is 14-2, had 11 KOs. They stepped up the competition, and you made it look easy, but yet you're not too happy. So where's the rust at? What are you talking about? We didn't see it.
Yeah, yeah, you guys didn't see it, but me as a fighter, I know what I could put out, you know.
Yeah. Can you understand that?
Yeah, you're always your biggest critic.
Okay.
Somebody tells you it was a perfect performance, you're gonna find something that you need to work on to get better, and that's the attitude you need to take, because it's not. My dad always gave me a quote since I was a child: "Is your best is never good enough, because the best is always yet to come."
Okay.
The realest shit ever.
Same thing. You last year you had 2 fights, first round KOs, right?
Yes.
It's not that you're going for the knockout. You're trying to get you're expecting.
I actually wanted to get the rounds in.
Yes, but the attitude of when you know that there's something there, like what does that feel like for the people who've never been in the ring?
So once I seen him, he was hurt. I said, bro, just take your time. Don't be rushing anything. You know, that's when you get caught up. Yeah. So I said, just work the jab. When the right hand, when he dropped his hand, just drop that right hand.
So was that all right? Being away from the family, how tough has that been?
I like go home. I like go see my daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the baby's name?
Sarai.
Sarai? There you go. That's what you need to get right there. Kenny was talking about that too, with the inspiration for the kids representing Hawaii, Waianae, and everybody out there looking up to you, because it's a tough area where you come from. How much pride do you take knowing that you're a role model for them?
It means a lot, you know. I feel like now the boxing scene in Hawaii is blowing up. There's a lot of young kids coming up, so I'm really happy for that.
Yeah, Team Nito, it's a different bond that you guys have over there. How special is that?
Man, we've been tight since he's like my second. He's like a father figure to me, so I really look at him as a father.
Yeah, the main event tonight, you gonna stick around and watch it?
Nah.
I was not expecting
that.
No,
he's right, because Dallas, he worries about fighting, and that's it, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna stick around, right? You want to get some food. What do you
I want to go eat. I don't know, whatever.
I understand that too.
I like go eat some tacos, honestly.
Yeah.
I gotta go find some.
You got? Well, hey, we'll find.
Any recommendations?
Man, I got you.
Okay.
I got some local moco for you. No.
As soon as I get back, we're heading to the feast for real.
Yes, we are. We're gonna get you some tacos. We'll take care of you. Right. Dallas Kaliopou, there's your camera right there. Send your shout out to the 808.
Shout out shout out to everybody that showed up, and then shout out to everybody that tuned in. Love you guys.
All right, they love you, Dallas. Go get those tacos, baby.
Yes, sir.
Win number 9 for Dallas Calliope. Appreciate you as always. Good job, bro. There it is. His attitude, right? You see it where he's fun.
Yeah, it seems like he's a perfectionist.
He really is.
Yeah.
And Dallas Calliope has win number 9. 4 more fights to go. Let's take a quick break here in Las Vegas.
On August 22nd, welterweight gold will be on the line when Rolly Romero defends his 147-pound title against Teofimo Lopez.
Yes, we could be friends, but when it comes to boxing and business, you got to make the fights happen.
We're throwing some shots, huh?
For Romero, it's a chance to build on last year's stunning win over Ryan Garcia. So who got the better of these sparring sessions?
I believe Tio got the better. Remember, we both.
For Lopez, an opportunity to erase the stain of a loss to Shakur Stevenson and become a 3-division world champion along the way.
Are you really asking me that question?
I am. I made the best man win.
That happens on the 22nd. Today, they face off. Rolly, Tio, thanks for being here. You guys are friends-ish? How would you describe your relationship?
It's like my little brother.
Yeah, I suppose, you know.
We spent a lot of time together. A lot of time.
In and out the ring.
Yeah. Not as of recently, but we did spend a lot of time. You know, life goes on, you know. It's like, you know, he has his family, you know, he has kids, he has everything. I'm focusing on my own stuff, you know, so we don't get spent up. And on top of that, too, he's not really in Vegas a lot of the time. Now he is again, I guess. But, yeah, and it's like we kind of switched spots. I went to Miami, he came to Vegas, you know?
Yeah. Now we're on the opposite sides right now.
Yeah.
Did you ever think a fight like this might happen being around each other as much as you've been?
We spoke on it.
Yeah, $100 million each and 40 Lamborghinis.
And 5 mansions. 5 to 5. Yeah, no, but we're here. You know, he's a champ, and, you know, I want to thank the champ for, you know, giving me the opportunity to step here and, you know, get in the ring with him and, you know, try to take over.
Oh, I got to say thank you, dude, too. I mean, bro, you helped me out a lot. You know, and you know how. You helped me out a lot.
How did he help you out?
Well, sure. I mean, I remember after he beat Nakatani, I remember, you know, I was in a bad place financially. I remember Tio gave me $5K out of nowhere. He just calls me randomly. He's like, how you doing? I'm like, yeah, Tio, you know, he's like, how you doing? I'm like, out of nowhere, he just sends me $5K, and, bro, that money did so much for me. I can't really say anything bad, you know?
Is it strange? Is it going to be strange to go into the ring and try to knock each other out?
It's just Rolly's a lot of people think that, you know, I make fun of it at times, right, jokingly, but after spending time with him, he's actually a smart guy, smart individual. I mean, this guy's freaking mining now and doing all these other things. So I think that what he's doing is just for the love of the sport, right? But I think that he's financially well off now at the point of his career. So, but yeah, man, we're here. This is it. I mean, I signed mine, he signed his. We spoke on it through our legal team, and now we're facing each other. Is it going to be strange at all for you to go out there, you got great power, to try to use that power on a guy you're friends with?
I mean, a boxing fight's a boxing fight. Sparring session, boxing fight's boxing fight, you know? It's like, whatever happens, you know, it's whatever God's will is. If it's God's will, Teofimo will be world champion. If it's God's will, I remain champion, continue on my legacy, too.
All right, then tell me about these sparring sessions, because we have guys that fight each other a lot that spar each other in the past. What do you remember about sparring Rolly Romero? One thing I remember of Rolly is just he doesn't quit. He doesn't quit. And those damn elbows, you motherfucker.
Yeah, I just
damn elbows, bro. But other than that, yeah, man, he's grown. He's done much better now in his career. Yeah, you can see it. So definitely, this is not a walk in the park for me. Yep. What do you remember about those sessions?
I mean, Tio did hit me with a good body shot one time, you know. It was right before his debut, I remember, and we did 6 rounds, and he's like, one more. I'm like, man, and we did one more, and he's like, no, one more, and, you know, I was like,
Johnny Toko's gym.
Yeah, Johnny Toko's.
we were gonna originally fight. You know how we really knew how we met? At the Olympic qualifiers in Colorado Springs for the 2016 Rio.
May 23rd, 2015.
He had glasses at the time. I remember seeing this motherfucker. He was in my weight class. Well, we were in the same weight class, and we were gonna fight. But he was just mad dogging me. And that's how and I mad dogged him, and then throughout that whole tournament, it was a 5-day tournament, no headgear. It was, he was winning, he was knocking dudes out in the tournament, and every day, we would just get one step closer, one step closer. We were gonna meet in the finals.
Yeah, I ended up losing to Renato Gomez.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was the #1 ranked kid in the country until Teofimo ended up beating him.
So who got the better of these sparring sessions, to your memories?
I believe Teo got the better. Truly. Remember, we both had our moments.
Everybody had their moments for sure. Yeah. Y'all better not sleep on this guy. Don't sleep on this motherfucker. He playing this other character right now.
You think that he's playing?
For sure. For fuck. He said it earlier. You ain't hear? Don't tell you what your left hand, your right hand doing. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, you've seen me at the worst. You know, we've seen each other at the worst.
No, facts. For sure, man. And now he's the Super WBA Welterweight World Champion. He is the guy, and looking over here to do what I can on my side and just make boxing great again. So
you were ringside for Teo's fight against Shakur. What did you think of it?
I mean, Teo shouldn't have been at the weight class no more. He's welterweight.
Yep.
Well, that's that.
He was like, I saw it in your body in the early rounds. Then he told me that you'll feel better at 47.
Yeah. I was like, we've both been here before. You're gonna get another opportunity. And like I said, the irony, you got this opportunity. I gave you this opportunity out of nowhere.
So what do you think of that? Did you think when you talked to him about that, did you think that you would be the one to give him the shot?
At the time, no. No, we had things set up already to fight Conor Ben. And, I mean, that didn't go through. And then, I mean, like I said, Teal's gonna step up to fight anybody. That's the reason why he accomplished what he did quicker than anyone else. Same thing with me. I'll fight anybody. That's the reason why I'm where I'm at, too. I mean, sure, Teo became undisputed with how many fights? 16? Completely with everything. You beat Lomachenko at your 16th fight, no?
Yeah, but apparently to boxing, I'm not undisputed. Technically.
But regardless of everything, we're both gonna end up in the Hall of Fame.
You brought up the elbows from sparring. Is that a concern for you coming into this fight?
It's a fight, man, honestly. I know in the past I said certain things, but I try to stick to the rules of the sport, you know? But whatever happens that night happens, you know what I mean? I just gotta be aware. That's it, you know what I mean? He's a smart individual. His inside game is pretty good. So just all those things we gotta just train and perfect.
You chose him, though. Like, you were discussing...
I originally did it. I told my team, my legal team, I said, you know what, you know, it was approached in the beginning, right after Shakur, like a month or two later. And I said, nah, man, I want Rolly to either unify or get a successful title defense, and then maybe, you know, after that, we could talk about it. After Barboza, I went back to we were sharing the same locker room, and he was up next. Well, he was waiting for his turn against Ryan Garcia. And I guess in that moment, right, we just like kind of forgave each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, before you got up in the ring, you just came up, I forgive you too. I was like, I forgive you too, man.
Forgive each other for what?
I think just I said that, you know, because that's the thing about me, and I think he knows that. When you're in my weight class, we're going to fight.
Yeah.
You know, as much as we're what we are and the amount of times we've been to our families' homes and all that, like if you're in my weight class, it's competition. You know, and there's no bad blood there. That's just how I operate. You know, he's a 3-weight division world champion, what I look forward to becoming. So, you know, these are things that a lot of people don't really calculate on. But yeah, and I think, you know, whatever he said in certain interviews, you know, it happens though. You know what I'm saying? No bad blood, just gotta settle it in the ring now.
What did you have to forgive him for?
I mean, like I said, you know, it's like...
Although I feel like yours was worse.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I went through the same thing.
I'd rather let the champ say it than myself.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I exposed some stuff about Teo and all that stuff out of my own stuff. But, I mean, I ended up going through those things, too, you know, and I can only imagine how much it broke me, so I can only imagine how much it broke him, too. So...
I love the path that he's on spiritually, all all that beautiful stuff. You can't take that away from somebody, right? What we're gonna do is boxing. What we're gonna do is display our skills in that ring, and may the best man win. That's what he came to me about, and now we're at that point. But I'm super excited. I'm hyped, and I really want this to be a good showing, but also a good example. You set a good example right now. What you did right now was you took the fight knowing the past, over 10 years of a relationship, a friendship in boxing, and you're putting on display August 22nd to show the world that, yes, we could be friends, but when it comes to boxing and business, you got to make the fights happen, no matter what.
We're throwing some shots, huh?
Fuck yeah, we're throwing shots at everybody.
Fighting on the same card he did against Ryan Garcia. You began the show. He closed it there. Yeah. What did you think of his performance against Ryan?
What did I think of it? He executed exactly everything that they went out to do. You know what I mean? His coach, Salas, who we've known since a long time now. And, you know, I love the fact that he has that communication. I love that he's back with his father as well in there. So it's a good time. It's a good thing for everything. So he executed. He did what he had to do. He controlled the pace, and he got the victory that night, you know, as he should, in Times Square. Became world champion.
Do you look at Tio, and do you see a difficult fight on August 22nd?
Bro, you're talking about a 2-division world champion that's an Olympian, bro. Mm-hmm. Of course it's a difficult fight. And we know each other. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a difficult fight. Mm-hmm.
Ask you the same question. Do you see a difficult fight on the 22nd?
Yeah, I think it's just competitive.
It's a little bit more of a pause there, though, from you. You had to think about that for a second.
If I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this the way I want to do this, right? Oh, but that's just who I am. I'm a nutcase. Yeah. But I didn't want to face you right away.
Yeah.
Off of just, I want to see you still perceived into your stuff,
yeah,
right?
Trust me, I wanted to go knock out Conor Ben.
I wanted you to go
or Ryan Garcia, or bruh. Dude, I mean, are you really asking me that question?
I am. I think everyone wants to know what happened with you and Haney.
Devin Haney, literally, so we sent him an offer. He said it was a lucrative offer that made sense for him and his team. Stalled it out for a whole month, and then literally Bill just, and Devin said we ducked him and we outpriced ourselves after he said that we gave him a lucrative offer.
All right, so the Kubas over here. Is this true?
He left.
You concur?
Concur.
Yeah.
So how they go from like, you hear numbers, right? And when you're in boxing, how we are guys, we'll know certain things and details. We're not going to exploit that. But, so you go from that, and then you're hearing a $100 million deal from Devin Haney.
Yeah, but now you're going to life and death on purse bids, which are mandatory. Like, that none of that makes sense.
Avoided, ducked. Ryan Garcia didn't do the rematch with you. Devin Haney didn't agree to the deal with you. Were you surprised when he said yes to this fight?
No, Teal fight anyone. Teal fight anyone. Mm-hmm. He proved it, bro. He literally he fought Lomachenko, a dude that everyone was avoiding, bro. Literally, how old were you, 22?
I was 22 when they offered, and I was turning 23, like a week after that.
Yeah. You turned 23, yeah.
Well, if you're going to find out how good you are, you just do it.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying, bro. Dude, he went for a world title with Comey, and then he fought Lomachenko. And then, bro, he went for Josh Taylor. He went for everybody. Everyone he said he was going to go for, he went for. You can't say anything bad about Tio, bro.
You said that this fight needs to happen for both of us. What do you mean by that?
I mean, there's a legacy fight for both of us. Mm-hmm. This is enough. I mean, I believe Tio's already in the Hall of Fame. But, I mean, this is a fight.
Shit, I hope so.
Man, don't put you in the Hall of Fame.
I don't know, man.
If they don't put you in a...
They're going to say, Tio, that was business. We're so sorry.
It will solidify me in the Hall of Fame for sure.
So what does this fight mean then for you?
Honestly, I think that it's just a moment of, like, we got to settle the even though we forgave each other, obviously, whatever the powers that be, we sitting here, we got to settle some stuff in the ring. And I think it's only going to make us closer. Just do what we do, you know. Your father's going to be right there with you in that corner, and my father's going to be right there with me in my corner.
Yeah, if you want, we could just put him on the undercard.
Right? I love that. But this is what it is about, man. I think that this whole friendship stuff that they do in the boxing game, eventually we got to face each other. Ain't nothing bad about it.
No, nothing bad about it.
So the stakes here could not be higher. You know, a win, world title stays with you, goes to you. Some big fights out there the rest of this year, early next year. How do you see this fight with Teofimo playing out?
Only God knows.
Want to take a stab at it?
I think that, shoot. That's why I think everyone needs to tune in August 22nd. You know what I mean? I think everyone needs to tune in. I think that there is a problem in the 147 division, though. In the welterweight division. People don't really want to just step in and make unifications for whatever price that it be. Yeah.
That's for sure.
You know what I mean?
I tried. I tried my absolute hardest.
Yep.
And to unify, and nobody did.
No, I believe it. I mean, you faced Tank Davis, you faced Pitbull, you faced Ryan Garcia, you try to go after Conor Ben, you also went after Devin Haney, and now you're facing Teofimo. So I think that all those kind of things people forget. At the same time, it's going to be fun, entertaining. Everyone deserves to see a good showing. He's going to come with all his might, and so am I.
All right. Well, friends now, August 22nd, title on the line, a lot at stake. Rolly, Teo, thanks for being here. Rolly, Teo, thanks for being here. You guys are friends-ish? How would you describe your relationship?
It's like my little brother.
Yeah, I suppose, you know.
We spent a lot of time together.
Is it going to be strange at all for you to go out there, you got great power, to try to use that power on a guy you're friends with?
I mean, a boxing fight's a boxing fight. Sparring session, boxing fight is boxing fight, you know? It's like, if it's God's will, Teofimo will be world champion. If it's God's will, I remain champion, continue on my legacy, too.
All right, what do you remember about sparring Rolly Romero?
One thing I remember of Rolly is just he doesn't quit. He doesn't quit. And those damn elbows, you motherfucker.
Nah, just
damn elbows, bro. But other than that, yeah, man, he's grown. He's done much better now in his career. You can see it. So definitely, this is not a walk in the park for me. Yep.
So who got the better of these sparring sessions, to your memories?
I believe Teo got the better. Truly. Remember, we both had our moments.
You know? Everybody had their moments for sure.
Yeah.
Y'all better not sleep on this guy. Don't sleep on this motherfucker. He playing this other character right now.
You think that he's playing
for
a character?
Sure. For fuck, he said it earlier. You ain't hear? Don't tell you what your left hand, your right hand doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you look at Teo, and do you see a difficult fight on August 22nd?
Bro, you're talking about a two-division world champion that's an Olympian, bro. Mm-hmm. Of course it's a difficult fight. And we know each other. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a difficult fight. Mm-hmm.
Ask you the same question. Do you see a difficult fight on the 22nd?
Yeah, I think it's just competitive.
It's a little bit more of a pause there, though, from you. You have to think about that for a second.
If I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this the way I want to do this, right? Oh, but that's just who I am. I'm a nutcase. Yeah. But I didn't want to face you right away.
Yeah.
Off of just, I want to see you still proceed into your stuff.
Yeah,
right?
Trust me, I wanted to go knock out Conor Ben.
I wanted you to go
or Ryan Garcia, or bruh. Dude, I mean, are you really asking me that question?
I am. I think everybody wants to know what happened with you and Haney. You know, he's a 3-weight division world champion, what I like to look forward to becoming. So, you know, these are things that a lot of people don't really calculate on. But yeah, and I think, you know, whatever he said in certain interviews, you know, it happens though. You know what I'm saying? No bad blood, just gotta settle it in the ring now.
Fighting on the same card you did against Ryan Garcia. You began the show. He closed it there. Yeah. What did you think of his performance against Ryan?
He executed. He did what he had to do. He controlled the pace, and he got the victory that night, you know, as he should. In Times Square, became world champion.
You said that this fight needs to happen for both of us. What do you mean by that?
I mean, there's a legacy fight for both of us. Mm-hmm. This is enough. I mean, I believe Teo's already in the Hall of Fame. But, I mean, this is a fight.
Yeah, I hope so.
Man, don't put you in the Hall of Fame.
I don't know, man.
If they don't put you in a...
They're going to say, Teo, that was business. We're so sorry.
It will solidify me in the Hall of Fame for sure.
So what does this fight mean then for you?
to show the world that, yes, we could be friends, but when it comes to boxing and business, you got to make the fights happen, no matter what.
We're throwing some shots, huh?
Yeah, we're going to throw shots at everybody. At the same time, it's going to be fun, entertaining. Everyone deserves to see a good showing. He's going to come with all his might, and so am I.
All right. Well, friends now, August 22nd, title on the line, a lot at stake. Rolly, Teo, thanks for being here.
All right, down to the tape for this one, our second bout. Gael Cabrera, Francisco Portillo. Cabrera from Obregón, Mexico, and Portillo from Tijuana, Mexico. As both of them weighed 122 pounds for this 8-round bout that's scheduled. Our second one of the night here in Las Vegas, as we get ready to see El Terror take on El Rayo here at the Virgin Hotel in Las Vegas.
All right, fight fans, let's welcome next to the blue corner, from Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico, Francisco Javier El Rayo Portillo.
El Rayo Portillo from Tijuana, Mexico, had less than 10 amateur fights when he decided to turn pro back in 2012. He lost his first 2 fights. He was stopped in his first 2 fights, and since then he's been traveling all over the world as a professional. As he told me in the locker room, I learned how to be a fighter as a professional. Needed to pay some bills, needed to eat, and that's what he did at a tough Tijuana. Zona Este is where he's actually from.
Opponent, undefeated, making his way to the red corner of Ciudad Obregón, Sonora, Mexico, Gael El Terror Cabrera.
Highly touted amateur, Gael Cabrera, from La Rueda, Ciudad Obregón, Sonora, Mexico. A tough place to grow up. You gotta fight your way out of. Y saludos a toda la gente que está mirando desde La Rueda. De donde es Gael El Terror Cabrera. 11-0, 7 KOs. Training in Southern California with Manny Robles and Estrellita Edgar Hassel. That's his brother Misael in the corner today. And this should be a good matchup as the youngster Cabrera takes on the battle-tested Portillo.
Ladies and gentlemen, the action continues from the center of the ring here at Virgin Hotels in Las Vegas. This is the fight on DAZN and YouTube. Our next contest is scheduled for 8 rounds in the featherweight division. Brought to you by Oscar de la Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions and presented by BetOnline. Odds from the fights are brought to you by BetOnline, VMC Tequila Cocktails, El Origen Ante Todo, and Riyadh Season. The judges scoring this contest are Lisa Giampa, Chris Migliore, and Don Trella. And controlling the action when the bell sounds, the referee in charge is Harvey Dock. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in an even 122 pounds. As a professional, his record stands with 20 victories, 14 defeats, 2 draws, 1 no contest, 11 wins coming by way of knockout. He wears black and white with blue and hails from Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico. Please welcome Francisco Javier El Rayo Portillo. His opponent is undefeated, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 122.6 pounds. As a professional, his resume consists of 11 bouts, 11 victories, 7 wins coming by way of knockout. He wears silver with blue and hails from Ciudad Obregón, Sonora, Mexico. Damas y caballeros, Gael El Terror Cabrera.
Okay, boxers, you received my instructions earlier. As a reminder, obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Obedeceme todo el tiempo. Toco los guantes. Buena suerte. Good luck.
All right, we get ready to go. This one, 8 rounds between Gael Cabrera and Francisco Portillo. Bet the ring alongside the boss man, Kenny Sims Jr. And Kenny, this is exactly where Cabrera should be at right now. 11-0, 7 KOs, and you give him a battle-tested veteran in Portillo Rayo. Don't let the 20-14-2 record fool you. This dude is tough.
Yeah, like we said the last fight, and before the broadcast started, you want to give prospects some resistance just so they learn from each fight. Because when you get to the level, the top level, and where they're fighting contenders, it's not going to be easy.
It's the progress, and the gatekeeper in Portillo getting the ugly record, and he has fought Gary Antoine Russell, Jason Maloney. He fought Floyd Diaz, and usually Rayo in the blue trunks is going to fight a young prospect who's undefeated. He said, I know my role, I know what it is, and I've been there, done that, I have the experience, but he knows about Cabrera because he's a boxing fan. Like, this kid is very, very talented.
Yeah, from what I've seen of Cabrera, there's one clip where he threw a lead right hook to the body and stopped the guy. I could see he's very explosive.
Yeah, that was on the undercard of your fight in Chicago.
Right, it was.
If that ring looked familiar, that was your hometown at the UFC Center. And Cabrera will switch southpaw to orthodox. He's really good with that, the footwork, and he is explosive. Training with Manny Robles, Edgar Hassel here in Los Angeles, and you see how quickly he switches feet. Kenny, you like that?
Yeah, I like it. I feel like maybe he shouldn't do it right in front of a guy when it's going to get dangerous later on. But he looks fluid from both sides.
Yeah, this was scheduled for 8 rounds. After this, Fabian Guzman, Joel Iriarte, and then Dylan Capetillo later on, the 17-year-old prospect.
Good hook from Cabrera.
And Manny's Jam knockouts in Southern California. He gets excellent sparring. We're going to be in Rene Cardenas.
Yeah, Coach Rose, he's a great coach. I've known him since I was a kid in amateurs. He's never said my name.
Does he know your name, you think?
He knows my name, but he just calls me Chicago ever since I was like 14 years old.
Yeah, Manny Robles, a fantastic trainer, of course, led Andy Ruiz to a world title shot, and so many champions he's developed. And he works with good fighters. He knew you from the amateur, called Chicago. You saw you right away, Chicago. Good body shot from Cabrera. More body.
Another straight body shot from Cabrera.
Okay.
He felt that one. They put him on his back leg.
Yeah, Rayo felt that. He tried to hold on. Final seconds of the opening round. And there you see Manny Robles, giving water to Gael Cabrera. Estrellita to the left. Don Pancho also in that corner. And there you see Misael Cabrera, which is Cabrera's older brother, and it's the first time his brother, who is also a professional fighter, is in the corner of his brother. And it's the first time he sees him because Cabrera's fights have been in the United States. So his brother was able to get a visa here in the corner a special moment for him. As Cabrera was telling me in an interview yesterday, you can check out on the Golden Boy Instagram, that his parents have never seen him fight professionally. So they watch on YouTube. Y saludos a los dos papás, Misael y El Terror. And even as an amateur, because he started going to the bigger tournaments farther away from where he was at, so the parents really didn't see much of his amateur fight. So this is what the YouTube's all about. And it's different for you because you have your dad in your corner.
Yeah. Me, he's very different. My parents were like at every amateur and professional fight. So, and my dad being my coaches, everybody knows that boxing, dad-fighter relationship is a special one.
But it's also special for Cabrera because he's in Southern California by himself, rents a room. And, you know, the lonely moments, you know this.
Yeah, you got to grow up fast.
Yes.
Especially being a fighter, you got to grow up fast. You got to have the discipline in yourself.
Redness on the right side of Cabrera's face as a veteran Portillo able to land a couple shots. Is Cabrera really trying to go to the body, looks like, right?
Yeah, I think he's seen that last round, it bothered him. So good shot.
Hook from Cabrera. Body shot again from Cabrera.
Yeah, Cabrera is really focusing on the body after that last round.
Which is different from a young fighter. Usually the first 5-6 fights are going upstairs every time.
Yeah, a young fighter, everybody wants a highlight knockout. And a highlight knockout to the head is going to get more eyes than a highlight knockout to the body.
Rayo. Lightning ball. He's a nickname give it to him when he was an amateur. I'll tell you this, having worked most of Cabrera's fights, Kenneth, he had a huge volume punching early on. When does a fighter start kind of getting relaxed where they don't throw 1,000 punches at a time?
I feel like it's different for everybody. It just depends on how you're progressing and the opponents that they're putting in front of you. It looks like now he's settled and he's trying to just land one shot at a time, counter punch. I was actually about to say I feel like he could pick his punch count up and start throwing a combination, and I think that'll help him cut the ring off and stop him from moving so much.
And Cabrera really digging to the body as Portillo trying to get away. Cabrera cutting off the ring nicely.
It's a good jab from Castillo.
This is what the veterans do, right? They know how to survive and they know how to make it difficult for you.
Yeah, he's tough. He's taking everything and he's still trying, still throwing back. So that's what a young fighter needs. They need the gloves coming at them so they can get used to someone trying to get them.
Giovanni Castillo and Edgar Soto in the corner of Rayo Portillo. Portillo with an interesting background. He recently got a tattoo on his right calf of a boxing kangaroo. How did the guy from Tijuana end up with a kangaroo? Well, he spent a month in Australia sparring Jason Maloney. But years ago, he fought Andrew Maloney, the Australian. They liked him so much and said, you know what? I need you to spar my brother. And they become, as he said, family. He was in Brisbane for a month.
And that's how boxing works. You fight, punch each other, and then sometimes you build a relationship.
Well, you look at Canelo Munguia, they fought, now they're in the gym together, they're training together.
Boxing's a brutal sport. Oh, Good shot from Cabrera.
The right hook, now he's going southpaw. Cabrera in the silver and blue. El Terror, the Terror is the nickname. Oh, good hook from Portillo. Very nice. You know this, Ken, as you've come up in your career, they give you these rugged veterans. And every now and then they'll do something like sneaky. Like, I haven't seen that before, right? Because in sparring, you can only do so much. It's actually in the fight where you learn this.
Yeah, because in fights, it's a controlled environment, but sparring is more of a controlled environment.
Yeah.
You're sparring the same person sometimes over and over again. When in boxing, it's and fights is full of surprises. Because no matter how much you study someone, they're never going to fight the exact same back in every fight.
And you had some of those coming out, didn't you? Some of the fighters, you're like, man, I hope I never see this guy again.
Yeah, the hardest people to fight as like a technical boxer, which Cabrera seems he's a technical boxer, is people that are like, they don't do everything technical and they don't do everything right. Like Portillo, how he's throwing roundhouse shots. I feel like Cabrera could pick his combination shots up, and that'll help him with the awkwardness and this unorthodox stuff that Portillo's doing.
That's the voice of Kenny Sims, the boss man. I'm Beth Duran with you here in Las Vegas, Virgin Hotel. Coming up next will be Fabian Guzman and Aaron Coley. Still got Joel Iriarte and Dylan Castillo. We come here, then at 5 o'clock on TNT, the fight takes over. Good, another hook from Cabrera. We approached 30 seconds ago in round number 3. Here's where the veteran Portillo's realized, okay, some of that power coming to the body, let me keep my distance.
Absolutely. When you get hit with a body shot, I'll say like this, nobody likes body shots. And when you feel it, you don't want to get hit with it again.
But people are like, oh, why do you get up? That delayed reaction from the body shot.
Oh, good hook from Portillo. He had a pretty good round this round. He landed some shots. Oh, that body shot from Cabrera hurt him again.
There it is. That was, nope, it's a slip, not a knockdown. Thank you for joining us on the Golden Boy YouTube page. 3 more fights to go. Fabian Guzman, Joel Iriarte, and of course, Dylan Castillo still to come. Right now, it's Gael Cabrera, the 11-0 fighter from Obregón, against Francisco Portillo from Tijuana. Y saludos a todos en la Liber. Our good friend Jesse down there went to watch a movie this morning because he wanted to see Cabrera's fight. Didn't want to miss him out. Earlier you were talking, Kenny, about being south side of Chicago. You got to fight your way out of there, right?
Yeah.
Same thing with Cabrera, where he's from in Obregón. You got to fight your way out of there. Good, tough fighters. They match you tough. But he was a standout amateur, so Cabrera wasn't part of the Mexican national team, but he was working his way. But then, resources, different developments, and, some politics.
Yeah.
Decided to turn pro instead of go to the Olympics.
Yeah, that's been happening a lot lately. I've been seeing, like Dylan, who's coming up, a lot of people are turning pro earlier than they used to.
John Numero says, Sims got some good boxing analysis, could be a commentator once he's done with boxing.
Thank you. I like that. I enjoy this. It's pretty fun.
It's only your second time doing this, right?
Yeah, second time.
Yeah. But it's fun, man. It's a different perspective.
A good hook from Portillo. Oh.
Good hook from Portillo again. He's tough.
Another right hand. I think Cabrera felt that one a little bit too.
Good, right? If you're a young fighter. One of the things that Golden Boy matchmaker Javier Razo has been telling me is that fighter like Cabrera, it's tough to get him opponents because guys go, yeah, I'll take the fight, and then they realize who he is and the amateur background that he's had and has been fighting, and all of a sudden it's like, you know what, we're not ready for this, or they don't return a call, or so. As a broadcaster, Kim, they'll send us the bout sheet a couple weeks before, and it always does with him. This is the third opponent that they were trying to find for Cabrera, and Portillo stepped up. He's like, I'll take it. Portillo was actually preparing for a fight in El Paso, Texas. When they called him a couple weeks ago, he's like, yeah, I'll jump on it. That's what he does. Respect the fighters like him.
Yeah, he's in there. He's not just in there to...
Oh, no.
He's there. He's trying to fight. I think Cabrera should use the jab a little bit more when he's coming in instead of just waiting to land the big shots.
Yeah. And Ryo is a veteran. Now he's making some sound effects in there. Good scrap so far between Gael Cabrera and Francisco Portillo. Of course, the main event tonight, Lamont, Roach Jr. and Camarón Zepeda.
Both of them won. That was a good back and forth round.
Yeah. And for those wondering, Tim Bradley will be part of the fight broadcast on TNT later on, along with Bud Crawford, Sean Porter, and Lefko. TNT bringing it all out. The fight here in Las Vegas. You see Don Pancho working on the cuts and then swill. Round number 5, scheduled for 8. All right, so now they know what they're all about. So if you're a Cabrera's team, what are you telling them, Kenny?
Tell him to use his jab more, try to set up the power shots, because he's been landing them all night, and Portillo is still there, so he needs to catch him by surprise, catch him with a shot he doesn't see, because he knows that he's loading up now, so he's bracing for the shots.
Yeah, I saw Portillo a couple years ago. I did a fight with my friend, ring announcer, at the Caribe Wow, the Box Lab Promotions, and he was fighting Antonio Vargas.
Oh, wow.
And there was a clash of heads, nasty clash that ended up in the third, but he was working Vargas.
A hook from Portillo.
Yeah, and this is what Portillo does. You let him hang around, he gets into confidence, and he'll do this.
They're having a good round the last 3 rounds.
And Portillo's last loss was
another overhand, right.
Emmanuel Moreno. He lost to him, undefeated fighter, in April. And last year he lost to Carl Martin, a tough Filipino who was 25-0. Like, these are the guys that he takes on. So this is a good challenge for Cabrera. And Portillo, the 2 times that he's been stopped in his 14 losses were the first 2 fights of his career back in 2013. And I asked him, like, what happened? He's like, well, the referee jumped in and stopped it. I'm like, were you knocked out? Were you down? No, I didn't go down. The referee just said, out of punishment. He's like, I didn't know what I was doing. He knows what he's doing now. He's scrapping with Gael Cabrera.
Yeah, he said, like you said, he was learning on the job.
Yeah. And he gave me the whole, my record is ugly. My style is better. I can see it now. He's better than his record indicates. Oh, good right hand for Cabrera upstairs. Good exchange. Less than a minute to go. Round number 5. Oh, hard from Cabrera from the southpaw stance. There's that jab you're looking for. Another jab from Cabrera, followed up with the hook. That's what you've been wanting, Kenny.
The jab sets everything up. If you can touch him with the jab, you can build off of it.
Cabrera's last fight in May. He went the distance. We have Ruben Casero, who's 14-5. That was on that private Sugar Ray Leonard show. Good action between Camarón and Portillo. Our second bout of the afternoon in the Virgin Hotel in Las Vegas.
That was a close round. Portillo started good, and then Cabrera, I feel like he closed it out.
Beto Duran alongside the Southside finest, Chicago's very own, the boss man, Kenny Sims Jr. Chicago's a fun fight time. When you fought Duarte there, we had a great time there, and they came out strong at the USC Pavilion.
Chicago's amazing. I say it all the time. It's the best thing in the world.
Oh, it's in the summer. In the summer. I ain't gonna go in there in the winter.
No, you shouldn't come there in the winter, but it's still amazing.
Oh, it's a great city. I love it. And good fight fans. Hopefully we go back there soon.
I hope so.
Remember at that press conference he had outside the plaza? It was great. Met a lot of good fans.
Yeah, Chicago is amazing, especially in the summer, like you said.
Yeah. And a father and son, the Lopez family, they're out there. Big fans of yours. They're watching right now. You gotta go back to Chicago for a fight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gael knows about it. He was there. He got the stoppage that night.
Everyone kept saying, I didn't know you guys had a beach here.
It's concrete, but hey.
No, we got sand.
No, I know. You see some of the people there covered it up with a smile on his face. That's the thing, getting to know him. Is he has fun in the ring. He enjoys fighting. He has when he's back home and over his own, he has a huge Doberman that he runs with around the lake. This thing is a monster, probably half his size. And I can see the reason he likes him. He has that attitude of a Doberman. Here he is putting in the pressure. Cabrera in the silver and blue.
Good job, both guys.
Fabian Guzman from Orange, California coming up next. Cabrera go for the uppercut with the body shot. So I'm glad you're on the broadcast for this because I wanted you to see Cabrera. Because he's only 21 years old.
Yeah, he's young. He's a baby.
But he doesn't stop coming. And that gym that Manny has, they have so many great fighters. Fighters from Argentina, fighters from Europe. And they do this Saturdays. They run Mount Baldy, which is elevation. Just a 3-mile climb, slow, steady, tough. You got to earn your way up there. Cabrera's usually one of the first ones to finish. Very competitive. And you can see the conditioning kicking in right now. There's a hook from Cabrera.
I feel like Portillo's slowing down this round.
30 seconds to go in round number 6.
That's as I say that.
There he comes. Then Cabrera answers back. Five o'clock, TNT is where you get to see Lamont Roach Jr. and Camarón Zepeda. Right now on the GoTo YouTube page, watching Cabrera and Portillo. Glad it on a Saturday afternoon in Vegas. Crowd enjoying it.
It's one of those fights that make you better in the long run.
Oh, absolutely. You need these, especially as a young fighter developing. Because he had the baby milk early, right?
Yeah,
first couple fights.
Early, then you need to start learning about yourself.
Yeah, it's a solid food right here. So this song playing right now, it's a cat and mouse. El gato y el ratón. Gato is cat, el ratón is mouse. So it's cat and mouse is the song. A little kind of cat and mouse game going on inside the ring.
Yeah. Which one would you think is the cat?
Well, the cat is Cabrera.
Yeah.
He's chasing. But the mouse is elusive. That's Portillo. He's tough to get. And straight to the middle of the ring is where Cabrera goes. Portillo willing to trade with him?
Looks like this round he said he's going to dig down.
Is that a good idea? If you're Portillo?
I would say so. Because he's been trying to box and it's not been working. So might as well you need to switch it up and see if something else can work.
So dig down. This is what Cabrera would like, though, right?
Yeah, but so far this round is looking like it's working for Portillo. If he could keep it up.
It's a long pace. There's that body shot you like, Kenny Sims. Five o'clock on TNT's. Where you can watch the fight, but also Golden Boy YouTube page, the watch along. Kenny Sims and your friend Letty, radio personality of Southern California, will be doing the watch along. So you can on TNT watch Lamont and Camarón. Also watch Charles Conwell, Raul Curiel, Raymond Morataya. And then on YouTube, the watch along with Kenny Sims. Those are fun. Chris Bizad says you got to respect the journeyman willing to bang like that. You're right. What up, Chris? Good to hear from you.
Maybe winning this round.
The shot that he's landing right now could be. And there's that stiff jab for Cabrera.
The body shot from Portillo.
He is a tough dude. We approach him after going round number 7. See what you're talking about. Would that pace be too much for Portillo early on? Portillo only stopped twice in his career. His first 2 fights 13 years ago. But Portillo also told me that he's never been dropped.
I can see. He's been taking some good shots tonight.
Tough dude. Now I see why the Maloney brothers took him to Australia for a month. Good work from him.
Yeah, a person like this sparring is going to get you ready.
Oh, good hook from Cabrera 10 seconds ago in a fun round. Good action. Ryan looking right at you like
Yeah, I gave him that last round.
Yeah, that was a good round for him. I'm running back there talking, and I'm over here translating for you. And all of a sudden, his English is just flowing right with you. Like, well, how'd you ever learn English? He's like, well, watching movies. Boxing, always meet so many cool people, man.
Yeah, boxing is...
This is round number 8. The 8th
so much can come from it.
And then you threw your little Espanol to Manny Robles too, right? When you're talking to Gael?
Yeah, poquito.
Hey, yeah, amigo Kenny Sanchez over here.
It's funny, I studied Spanish in high school for years. I don't remember much.
You get an A? Just say yeah, nobody remembers.
I got an A, the first one.
8th and final round. A good scrap between Gael Cabrera and Francisco Portillo in the blue and white. Now, there's a lot of managers who see a fighter like Portillo, and they're not going to put their young prospect against him.
Absolutely not.
Because of this. He hangs around, he's tough.
He's trying all the way into the end, to the final bell.
And this is not going to be the ones going to get all the highlights, but this is the education process of a young guy, Cabrera.
Yeah, this is what makes you better. It helps you advance to the next level. You get to know what you need to work on.
For Cabrera, what do you see he needs to work on? More jabs?
Jab and just setting up and letting the combinations flow. He looks for one shot a lot.
That's what a lot of young fighters do, right?
Yeah, he wants the perfect shot.
But as you progress and get older and more veteran, you got to build up those shots.
Yeah, you need to have some tricks to trick the guys into hitting them with the perfect shot.
And this is a big Portillo that's been tough to get.
Especially if they have a chin like Portillo, because he's getting caught, but he's walking, he's still coming.
And Portillo's been able to absorb those body shots, too.
He's still throwing here in the 8th round.
Good 8 rounds here. This is where Cabrera being in that gym with Manny Robles, Estrita. The quality of work that they get every single day is shining right now. Manny also had Brandon Figueroa in there. Andrew Ruiz supposedly he's coming back.
Yeah, that sounds like a packed gym.
Yeah,
a bunch of talent.
Bohachuk is in there. You know, Manny brings a lot of people. Well, you know him from the amateur days, the people he's experienced.
Yeah, I know Terrell
Gaucher. And Manny's son, Manny the Third, former fighter, also training now. Look at Cabrera pounding his chest. Let's go.
Yeah, they banging it out right
Love
now.
this. There's that hook from Cabrera. Portillo lands his own hook and a left. It's a fun fight, man. Uppercut, fun fight. Final seconds of the fight. Good action, good back and forth. Exactly what you want to see.
That was a great fight.
Yes, it was. Shaking hands here. El Terror. Y Rayo went at it. Manny Robles just give Rayo that tap on the head like, yeah, man, I respect you. So to go to the judges' scorecards. There we go. So we go to the judges' scorecards between Gael Cabrera and Francisco Portillo. Both fighters with their hands in the air as the judges' scorecards are being tallied up.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at Virgin Hotels and the fight capital of Las Vegas, let's make some noise. These two warriors going all 8 rounds in the center of the ring this evening. So we now go to the judges' scorecards, where Chris Migliore and Don Trella each scored this contest 79-73. Lisa Giampa had it 80-72. All 3 judges in favor of your winner by unanimous decision and still undefeated. From Ciudad Obregón, Sonora, Mexico, Gael El Terror Cabrera.
So Gael Cabrera sweeps the cards, 79-73 2 times and 80-72 1 time. I mean, Cabrera won. but he had to work for that. It wasn't easy, as the scorecards indicate.
Yeah, scorecards wasn't a full story of the fight.
No.
That was a tough fight.
Yeah. But good learning experience, like you were talking about.
Overcome some adversity, getting hit with some big shots, having to see what he got.
That's good.
And he gets to see that not everybody's going to fall
from
one punch.
All right, Kenny Sims, great with you, man. Enjoy the watch along. The Boss Man, Kenny Sims Jr. Yo, check him out on the Golden Boy YouTube page. The Boss Man is ready to go. Enjoy yourself. Coming up, more action from Las Vegas. Baby Guzman, Juanilarte, and Dylan Capetillo still to go on the Golden Boy.
Dude, try to carry these things. My arms aren't that long.
Hello and welcome to the Avalon Theater, the historic live entertainment venue located at the world-famous intersection of Hollywood and Vine, as we turn our attention to the first event of the new partnership between Premier Boxing Champions and DAZN. It all begins on August 22nd at the T-Mobile Theater in Las Vegas, live on DAZN and Prime Video.
What's up, guys? Looks like they're having me mic'd up all day today. Shoot. Is the mic gonna be hot the whole time?
No, I'll tell you what, bro. You can tell me to cut it off.
Yeah? You sure?
Yeah.
Don't trick me, man. Don't trick me.
You think I want to go talk to them? I don't want to talk to them. I'm sipping on my baddie drink. The matcha. I need some caffeine in my system. See, I ain't ever been up this early before. You guys got me up early at 5:30 in the morning. I ain't never been up at 5:30 in my life. What up, Show?
WBA Super Welterweight Champion. What's up, boy? You looking good, brother?
I'm always looking good. What you
going
mean?
in shape.
Yeah.
You in shape too, dude. You in shape already, man. You know the fight is like next week.
Is it really? Shit. I brought my mouthpiece with me. I ain't even joking. I brought my mouthpiece with me. It sounds.
Let me just do it.
Okay.
Let me just do it. Anybody got like spray bottles?
I like this guy.
You got spray bottles, baby oil?
This guy.
Not P. Diddy, but you know what I mean? Yeah, lotion, even better, huh? No, spray bottle.
All right.
You don't want to do it behind a green screen so you can play with it?
No, but I'll tell
Pause,
you why.
but you know.
I'll tell you why. So, what I have here is a blank card.
Yeah.
What I would like you to do is write Rolly Romero.
Fuck, no.
No, you're not doing it?
No love for him. Fuck
No
that.
love for him?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well then here, let's do this.
Yeah.
Rolly wrote you a nice note. I
Okay.
haven't seen it yet. This is going to be your blind reaction to Rolly's note.
Man, no, I'm not feeding into it. I abort the mission. I abort.
No problem. Bad news. Teofimo didn't want to write you a note or open yours. So would you be willing to just open this and read it for Teofimo?
Okay. He don't want to write me a note?
You don't want to write you a note?
Uh-huh.
Whenever you're ready.
He really didn't want to write me a note, huh?
Write you a note?
That's insane. Must be a little complicated, but yeah, I don't have to read it. You guys can read it. May God bless his soul always.
Start right here. Two more. All right, last one. You're doing fucking great, man. You're making my job easy. Good.
Bro, I slammed some dude on the ground the other day. This dude starts hitting me behind the head and with low blows, and I'm like, I don't care if you hit me behind the head and with low blows. I'm the only fighter, like, you know, it's like whatever, right? It's boxing, you know. I duck a little bit, you know. they hit him behind the head, whatever, right? Now this dude starts doing other stuff. He literally just jumps up like this, boom, and shoulder, and hits me like that. And I'm like, that, boom, right on the ground, just like that. Like, you could just see my brain, like, literally just process for like 2 seconds, like, pop, 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 boom.
No way. Black or two sugars? With showbiz, the adult?
What's up, my people? It's the Black Two Sugars. I'm here with Teofimo Lopez. What's going on, brother?
Hey, doing great, feeling great. Ready to start this Black Two Sugars.
Hey, no, here's the thing. Do you know the very first Black Two Sugars?
Was it?
You.
Was it me? Times Square?
You.
Times Square?
The very first time we even did this show to try it out, it was you, bro. Okay, no. Let's talk about the fight. You and Rolly are friends.
Yeah.
And y'all been friends for about 10 damn years.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He told me the date, by the way.
Oh, where?
Yeah, the exact date.
What date? What date did you forgot?
Yeah,
Okay.
He told me the exact date.
I met him May 23rd, 2015. We mad dogged each other.
Wait a second. When's the last time y'all sparred?
October 27th, 2017.
Do you guys understand what I'm talking to here, or who I'm talking to? Dude, your IQ, I've been saying this forever. Can you punch your friend in the face as hard as you can?
I think anybody can. Yeah.
No, not anybody.
That's true. No. You gotta think about it. You gotta really think about it when it's like family, when they fight, right? Or brothers and sisters. If you got siblings, you fight.
Yeah.
And then you guys just, hug it out afterwards. Oh, you hide your shit? Yeah, you would be an informant.
I have never been an informant before in my life.
Are you sure? You seem like a pro.
The informant report to me.
Golden Boy in Las Vegas. Watching free show here on the YouTube portion as we get ready for 3 more fights. Fabian Guzman, Juliate, Dylan Capetillo. Beto Duran alongside the Tertarian brothers. Sebastian is here. Nikolai is here. You'll be doing the broadcast with me. Look, we know you represent Armenia well, but Vegas is your new home for you, right?
It is. You're not born in Denmark, Armenians, and we live here now in Vegas.
Nikolai, how you feeling? You ready?
I'm feeling good. I want to fight myself here. We don't get closer than this, right?
Absolutely. So we're doing the broadcast for the next 2 right now. We have Fabian Guzman, Juliate. Sebastian, what's your record now?
1-0. 1-0. Looking forward to make it 2-0.
And you, Nikolai?
3-0, 3 KOs. Looking forward to making 4-0 in August.
Make sure you hear that? 3-0, 3 KOs. Always say how many KOs you have.
Exactly. Very important.
Yeah, so far tonight we've had 1 KO. It was Dallas Calliope who had a first-round KO. Nael Cabrera had 8 tough rounds. He got the victory. 3 more fights to go. It's Fabian Guzman and Aaron Coley coming up next. It'll be a good one in the middleweight division. And the middleweight division is a good division for you fighters to be at, especially if you're a young one like Fabian Guzman from Orange, California. The teletape of this one, he's 23 years old, had a birthday 2 days ago. He is 6 foot tall, and he has the reach advantage over the veteran Aaron Coley from Oakland, California. And then those KOs you guys were talking about, 8 KOs for Fabian Guzman from Orange, California. Our ring announcer, Mark Frattle, looking spiffy as always.
All right, friends, let's welcome next to the blue corner from Oakland, California, Aaron Coley.
Aaron Coley, Oakland, California. Been a veteran of the fight game. 17 wins, 7 stoppages. Was born in Hayward. His last fight was a majority draw at the end of June in Huntington, New York against Wendy Toussaint. Also has Sergey Boyachuk knocked him out back in 2022. Had a good scrap with Vlad Hernandez. It was a split decision. Been around the block. Tough dude. This will be a good test for young Fabian Guzman. Coley's career started back in 2012.
Undefeated opponent makes his way to the red corner from Old Town, Orange, California. The undefeated Fabian Guzman.
Turned 23 a couple days ago. Fabian Guzman. That's the way boxing in Santana, TKO boxing in Santana. Hector Lopez, an excellent trainer, is in his corner. Birthday boy, as he told me yesterday, I don't have no birthday week. I ain't got no birthday month. I just want to fight. They didn't even get him a cake. He said his team told him, here's a sauna suit, make weight. And that's what exactly he did. And he came in underweight at 59.2.
Continues from the center of the ring here at Virgin Hotels in the fight capital, Las Vegas, Nevada. This is Golden Boy Boxing, The Fight on DAZN and YouTube. Our next contest is scheduled for 8 rounds in the middleweight division. Brought to you by Oscar de la Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions and presented by BetOnline. Odds for the fights are brought to you by BetOnline, VMC Tequila Cocktails, El Origen Ante Todo, and Riyadh Season. The judges scoring this contest are Kermit Bayless, Patricia Morris-Jarman, and David Sutherland. And controlling the action when the bell sounds, the referee in charge is Robert Hoyle. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he weighed in at an even 159 pounds. As a professional, his record stands with 17 victories, 5 defeats, 2 draws, 7 wins coming by way of knockout. He wears black this evening and hails from Oakland, California. Please welcome Aaron "Love" Coley. His opponent is undefeated. Fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 159.2 pounds. As a professional, his record is a perfect one. 10 bouts, 10 victories, 8 wins coming by way of knockout. He wears black trimmed in silver and hails from Old Town, Orange, California. Ladies and gentlemen, Fabian Guzman.
Okay, we don't get any in this wrestling. Punches that land here on the waistband are good for you. Punches that land here on the waistband are good for you. Obey my commands, give me a good, clean fight. Touch them up, scoot back.
All right, we get ready for the middleweight division. 8-round schedule. Fabian Guzman, 10-0, 8 stoppages. The veteran Aaron Coley, 17-5-2, 7 stoppages. Came in at 159 pounds. Beto Duran, along with Tertarian brothers, Sebastian and Nikolai, here on the broadcast. After this, we'll have Joel Iriarte against Jorge Lagunas, and then it'll be Dylan Capetillo at 5 o'clock Pacific. You need TNT or DAZN, or TNT. The fight is here in Las Vegas. Fabian Guzman, a middleweight, is sparring Jaime Munguia. Has sparred Canelo. He's been doing work with them in Southern California. You guys are here in Las Vegas. I'll start with you, Sebastian.
Yeah.
You're a young fighter. You're going to go in these gyms, but what's that experience like when you spar some of these guys that are champions or former champions?
Yeah, I mean, you got to step up to the plate for sure, and you got to make, have no respect for these guys, even though they're champions. So I respect Fabian Guzman a lot, and you could just tell him fighting these guys and sparring these guys, he's a big name. Nikolai,
for you, you're 3-0, 3 stoppages. You love the knockouts early on, but Guzman, what do you want to see from him?
I want him to take the ring middle. Coley is trying to push him back, but he doesn't have much luck with that, so this is going to be interesting.
The Tertarian brothers, representing Denmark, Armenia, now Las Vegas.
Fabian is a nasty and tough guy. 10 fights, 8 KOs, but he's on a tough mission tonight. Aaron, 25 fights, that's not an easy task, so he's coming to win tonight.
And that's kind of where you guys were in your career, because you guys have a huge amateur background. You don't want an easy test early on, and that was the thing with Guzman is early on they give him E1, but his opponents lately have been good records, but he's been stopping them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 8 KOs, that's not an easy job, so you can tell he has some power in those hands, and let's see if he can produce something power tonight. Looking forward to that.
And you can never underestimate any opponent, you know. Like, he's experienced, may have a few losses, but he's coming to win tonight.
I see composure, a very patient Fabio Guzman right now, letting Aaron work some good shots right now, but I can see he's loading that right hand up, so that will be very, very dangerous for Aaron.
Yeah, it's scheduled for 8 rounds. Guzman, his last fight, went 8 good rounds against Juan Delgado, who was 9-1. Before that, he stopped Jose Rodriguez in the 6th round. That was in January this year. So they're stepping up the competition every single time.
Yeah.
Coley's tough, man. I've seen him a couple of times. He is rugged, he's tough, and he'll stay there and trade with you. He's not scared of that.
Interesting approach from Fabian. He don't mind to take it a fight already from the get-go. He likes to make it a fight right now. Perhaps he wants to make it seem like, okay, I got no respect for you, and you gotta fight on my terms.
And that's the thing with Fabian Guzman, is he'll trade with you. He's willing to do that. He's a big middleweight. Good left hook from Guzman. Coley wore that and answered with a hook of his own. Final seconds of round number 1, scheduled for 8. Golden Boy in Las Vegas at the Virgin Hotel. Get ready for Lamont, Roach, and Camarón Zepeda in the main event. The corner of Coley saying, we're good, baby, we're good. All right, Nikolai, I'm going to start with you. Your last fight, for people who didn't see it, what happened?
What always happened, go in, get the job done, and I'll expect the competition, but it is what it is. The Triple T, when he goes into work, he does the job.
There you see the corner, Fabian Guzman, Hector Lopez, the trainer, Cutman Caesar, and Juan Pinzon, and Reyes in there, good corner. And for you, Nikolai, only one fight, but what happened?
But always
Sebastian, only one fight. What happened?
Yeah,
they're twins. I'm looking at you.
Exactly. No, the first pro fight is always not the hardest fight. You're not going to expect the biggest resistance, but I'll get the job done in 20 seconds, and it's a good experience. You know, when you throw off the shirt from amateur, it's a good experience. So got that off, and now looking forward to make it 2-0 August 22nd.
So August 22nd is when you're fighting in Santa Monica, right?
Yes, sir.
At that the battle at the
Santa Monica Pier.
On the Santa Monica Pier.
Yeah, on the pier.
That's right. You guys were part of that show. That's fun.
Yeah.
Looking forward to
I'm going to go as a fan because I'm a fan of your guys. So you're both fighting on that show?
Yes.
Also,
yeah.
Nice.
Already from the get-go, Fabian putting on the pressure, no respect. He wants to show that he's the ring general right here.
That's kind of what you guys like, your style, right?
Yeah. We like to fight. We like to fight to switch it up as well.
And there's Coley landing a left hook from the southpaw stance. Oh, that hook from Fabian Guzman. And the corner, Coley told him, expect something back, and Guzman is landing it. Another hook from Coley. Oh, they're trading hooks.
This is a very good step up for Fabian Guzman, a great opponent, Aaron Coley, 25 fights. You can tell he has some experience, and he's not making it easy for Fabian Guzman.
That's Guzman going to the body. Now he goes upstairs with a hook. Right hook from Guzman against the ropes. And Coley's trying to hold on.
I like this left hook. It seems like Coley's getting hurt by them.
I think you're standing toe-to-toe, Nikolai.
Yeah, but in the sparring, when I spar Nikolai, he's always on toe-to-toe. He don't give you one inch of space.
But it's kind of a game, you know. It's a 50-50, you know. You take some, you give some. So you got to be smart on the inside.
So when you, like you said, you spar this out, how do you have defense or do you not? Like, what's going on?
It's a feeling, you know. You take it and you return it again. But you got to be smart. You got to use your head.
Right now, I think it's an advantage to Coley. He has that energy right now, and I think Fabian Guzman is trying to take that courage away from him. Trying to, okay, if you want to fight, I can fight as well. Take that courage from him, making a really difficult fight, and perhaps take it on later on in the rounds.
That's going to be interesting with Coley, 35 years old. How much punishment can he take? As Coley gets an uppercut in there, he's splitting the guard. And Coley is not backing up at all.
Nope. It's going to be interesting to see the later rounds. The fatigue, the cardio is going to have a major impact.
This is where the 23-year-old Fabian Guzman, the conditions will be coming in for him. There you go, combination from Guzman, and Coley wears it.
Good body shot from Coley.
I like that Fabian always makes sure he ends the attack. Whenever Aaron starts an attack, he finishes off Fabian. I like that look from him right now.
That's the voice of Sebastian Terteri and his twin brother Nikolai with us on the broadcast, making their broadcast debut. That's good. Welcome to the Golden Boy family.
Thank you.
That's what they asked me. You want to work with them? I was like, yeah, man. After that last interview we did at your fight, I was like, I like these guys. I like their style. And, you know, if you can use some Danish, that'd be good, too.
Yeah.
Worked with a lot of people. I've never worked with a Danish fighter before.
First time from everything.
Everything.
A great second round. Tough round, though. Tough round, I would say. But great round for Fabian to finish it off strong.
This is good.
Good work.
The inswell working by Comences for the corner Fabian Guzman from Orange, California. We're looking at them. Make sure you follow the Golden Boy social media account. All the great behind-the-scenes coverage from this week. A lot of good interviews on Instagram. Also, the Golden Boy YouTube page. Make sure you like, subscribe as you have it here. Look at some of the YouTube comments. Chris Barzan says, if they keep fighting like this, 0 chance it goes 8, guys.
Oh.
That's a tough pace right there.
It is. And as always, second round going into the third. It's been interesting what approach Fabian Guzman will have for this round. Whether he will continue fighting or he will maybe stay on the outside this round.
Most likely the same.
Yeah.
Keep the pressure. Make it hard for Coley.
Guzman from Old Town Orange in Southern California. Not too far from Disneyland. Coley, Oakland, Bay Area. So many talented fighters, especially one that Golden Boy has, Amari Jones, who we saw in San Jose a couple months ago. He'll be back in the ring soon. Okay, now the pace will slow down for Cherian brothers.
Yep. But I like the movement in the upper body from Fabian. He needs that movement. He can't stay still in front of Aaron because he will get the advantage of that. So I like the movement from Fabian right now. And perhaps he can land some big punches off those movements right there. There you go. One right hand right there to the chin. Landed from Fabian Guzman. I like that a lot.
Is one of you a southpaw?
Yeah.
You are, Sebastian.
Yeah, I'm southpaw. Nicholas orthodox. So
okay.
You can imagine the sparring sessions we have fighting a lot.
This is it right here.
This is really right here.
Okay, so Nikolai, how do you control the southpaw?
I would always go to the right side, away from his right hand, the big punch, right? Always stay in clear of that.
And problem with that is I will do the exact opposite, you know. So
opposite.
So for the southpaw, Sebastian, if you're Coley, what's your strategy?
I mean, I will do the same, you know, move towards the backhand, away from the backhand, excuse me, and maybe make some feints and make some traps for him, and maybe, okay, I will go to this side and switch it up and land some other big punches, and not only from my backhand, also from the front hand.
Sebastian, how many amateur fights did you have?
I have right on the 200 amateur bout, so yeah, a lot of fights.
And Nikolai, same?
About 220, so a bit more than that, yeah.
There's Sebastian with the body, that shot that you like, and Coley with the body that Nikolai likes.
I like them, but my opponents don't.
Yes.
That's for sure.
It seems like, I don't know if I'm wrong, but everyone's maybe hurt, but he just don't want to show it. He don't want to give Fabian that satisfaction, that courage. So, okay, he's going to step it up now. He's still trying to stay in the fight and don't give him no courage and really make it a challenge for Fabian right now.
The first 2 rounds, firefight going back and forth. And the third one, okay, let's use our brain.
Yeah.
Let's box. It was good for them.
Yeah, Guzman has lots of success with that. You know, keep the pressure, not overdoing it, keeping pressure on. It's looking good from now.
Yeah, I like this work right now. I like this fighting now.
More boxing instead of scrapping.
Yeah, scrapping, exactly. That's what we're seeing right now. Fabian's not letting Aaron off the hook one bit and still putting on the pressure. Let's see if Aaron can hold this pressure from him. Nice 1-2-3 combination from Fabian Guzman. I like this head in the corner.
Good overhand right from Guzman, and Coley answers with the left hook. Final seconds of a fun fight.
And
round number 3 is done. And now they're talking. All right. There we go. Sebastian, how many languages do you speak?
I speak, let me see, Danish, English, Armenian, and a little bit of German. Yeah. Neighbor country to Denmark, so we got to learn some German.
You too, Nikolai?
His German is better than mine, but
okay.
exactly the same.
All right, so when people start talking, trash talking, right, especially here in Las Vegas, because these gyms get crazy, what language do you yell at them?
I would say my mother language in Armenian. Then I know for sure they don't understand. Probably for the best also. As soon as we step in the American gym, we experience that trash talk. We never. The first guy we had that experience with was Bomac. He said literally, this ain't no Europe, this ain't no Soviet Union, this is America. And we understand, okay, there's trash talks up to this, no humbleness. You talk the talk and you gotta walk the walk.
So I'm surprised Bomac was talking like that.
He was.
No, Bomac's a good dude.
He is.
But he's just letting you know, like, hey, this is what it's like, right?
Exactly.
So you guys go to his gym and train? Or?
We train at Top Rank, and he's there with his
Top Rank,
fighters.
okay.
Yeah, and sometimes we work with one of his fighters, and you know, they don't stop talking, they don't stop working. That's how it is, apparently.
Well, that's been your entire life in Europe, right?
Yep.
So why'd you guys decide to come to the United States, the Tutarian brothers with me?
I mean, this is the place you want to be, right? When it comes to boxing, the opportunities, the big fights like these ones, this is it, you know? Yeah, this is what we signed up for, and this is the dream right here. So we're looking forward to fight one of these shows soon enough.
Yeah, the main event tonight is going to be one of those that you talk about dream. Lamont Roach Jr. and Camarón Zepeda for the WBC Lightweight title. That is just later on tonight on TNT, and it's going to be a heck of a fight.
And we can hear from Aaron Coley's corner, they saying, don't go into the rope, stay in the middle and make it a fight. Don't make it easier for Fabio Guzman. I like that approach from the corner. They really believe they have a chance in this fight.
Guzman, the middleweight, and his 11th pro fight. Still learning the game, just turned 23 a couple days ago. It's still a young fighter in development, so they're giving Coley the salty vet for a reason to see what he's like. How's he going to progress?
I noticed one thing right now, and is Aaron is going to the body, and he's really trying to maybe perhaps slow Fabian Guzman down. Having a bit of success on the body shots, but still Fabian, that pressure, he don't stop.
There's that body shot from Coley you're talking about, Sebastian.
Yep.
And now the corner of Coley's yelling at he cannot box.
I disagree strongly.
So they just see a brawler maybe?
Perhaps. Nice work there. Nice combination for Guzman. He needs those combinations. Switch it up a bit. Tap, 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 and then go for the hard punch. Surprise. Have that effect of surprise to his punches. There you go. 1, 2, 3 combination again.
I like Guzman's lead left hook. It always lands.
Right there again.
And we're only in the 4th round, like we have way here.
Oh, we're scheduled for 8. I expect us to go to 8. Because Coley's a tough dude.
I want to count all the punches they're throwing in this round, or this fight particularly, because they're throwing non-stop.
Only with the combinations. Having seen most of Guzman's fights, having worked them, this is probably his most rugged fight, and probably the one where he's going to hit the most. Which is good for a young fighter in development.
It's very good.
As the barking, not for the fighter, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good right hand from Guzman.
Stumbled a bit. Aaron stumbled a bit off that right hand from Fabian Guzman. I like that right hand. Perhaps he should throw it more next round.
A very animated quarter for Aaron Coley. They feel like they're winning this fight right now.
They're feeling it for sure. That's the one thing I'm looking actually at in the corner, seeing how their body language is. Are they tired? Are they positive? Are they maybe in a chaotic state of mind right now? But they look very comfortable actually, ready to go 4 more rounds. I don't think they will go that far, but let's see how it turns out.
Coley has 5 losses, but he's only been stopped once, and I was actually there that night. at the Quiet Canyon in Southern California back in 2022. It was Sergey Bohachuk who ended his night in the second round. As Coley went down, he was counted out. And that was a surprise because Coley had never been stopped before. And Bohachuk was in a good zone. That was before he had fought some of the other fighters that he had. And Bohachuk's a tough dude, so that was the only one he went down against.
He's a very tough dude, Bohachuk. Nasty dude to fight against. So Coley, he's definitely experienced for sure. And you can tell right now he's using experience right now.
But I see a bit of fatigue in Coley right now. You know, he's stepping a lot of backwards now, trying to keep the middle, but the pressure from Guzman is too much right now.
But the one thing, Nikolai, is that Coley don't stop. He still starts throwing. He never stops throwing and making a challenge for Fabian Guzman. I like the lead hand from Coley right now.
The Tertarian brothers, Nikolai and Sebastian, Golden Boy signees. Look at them broadcast. They do an excellent job, man. I have a feeling you guys were doing this back in Denmark.
Yeah. I mean, it's another language for us now, English and Danish. We've been way more comfortable, so...
Don't worry. Your English is better than a lot of the guys I work with.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
But this is what we do, you know, every day in the gym. Like, we see boxing, we live boxing, you know, like... So this is like watching a movie for us, you know.
I watch this all day long. I like the work from Fabian Guzman. Don't stop turning up now. Yeah. I feel like he's turning up round by round, making it more difficult for Aaron Coley right now.
Guzman should box more, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And you guys were bringing something up about the conditioning of Coley maybe going down. The body shots are starting to take a toll from Guzman.
They are. You can tell.
He's digging to the body in this round. Is Fabian Guzman. Uppercut from Guzman, that got through. But Coley going to the body as well.
Nasty body shots from both of them.
Both of them, yeah.
And it looks like Guzman has a cut on the left eyebrow, I believe.
I wonder if that was from a punch or a clash. Southpaw Orthodox, you're going to get that.
Again, yeah.
It happens a lot.
There's a combination from Guzman. Coley off balance.
I feel Fabian is getting the best of these exchanges, though I can tell he's a bit frustrated. I don't know if he did expect this challenge from Oakley, or he thought he would be walking the park. But I feel he's getting the best of this round, but it's a fight for sure.
All right, so just got confirmation from the referee. The cut on Guzman's eye is from an accidental clash of heads. So it was not from a punch. So that's a clarification one, just in case it gets worse and it needs to be stopped. We'd like to give the fans the information about that. But round number 6, Guzman in the black and white. Coley from Oakland, all black. And Guzman coming out aggressive to start the round. Coley absorbed the shots.
Was that 4 left hooks in a row? Or?
Yes, it was.
Wow.
Yeah, Guzman has some work today for sure.
Yep. This is where Guzman, the experience of working with Munguia and Big Bear in the altitude, how will that help him out right now?
I mean, right now he's getting pressure on the conditioning, right? So that would definitely help him out. Right now in the 6-7 and the last round, that would definitely make the difference. Nice right hook from Guzman.
Interesting how Coley, at the age of 35, the first 2 rounds, the pace was fantastic, out of control. Then since it slowed down, but how will Coley's conditioning take toll in the last few rounds? Especially when Guzman is digging to the body. 23-year-old young bull. because Coley has slowed down.
Yeah, he has for sure. And it's all because of the body shots, the level changes Fabian Guzman does. He doesn't head hunt, and that's what he does not need to do. He needs to switch it up.
There's a right hand.
Level changes head and body, and that's what he does right now. It's great success with that right now. Break him down slowly.
Digging to both sides of the body as Fabian Guzman goes upstairs with the right hand, just misses. And Coley's corner is telling him he needs to put combinations together. Because Coley hasn't thrown much this round.
I like the enthusiasm. I like the enthusiasm. Sorry to break you off right there, Nicola. I like the enthusiasm for Aaron Coakley's corner. Say, don't stop throwing that right hand.
That jab snap back the head of Coley. Guzman turns him around. And Coley's hands are starting to get heavy. They're going down. And the corner's yelling at him, keep the hands up.
And keep yelling, keep yelling. Easier said than done.
No. His hands feel heavy.
One thing is important. Sorry about that.
No. I was saying, now you can see as Coley turned around, he's breathing heavy.
Yeah.
Mouth open.
That's a clear sign of that fatigue coming in. I was about to say that the one thing is important for both fighters actually is the body language. It's a tough fight, no doubt about that, but they can't show it. And I like that Fabi Guzman, he's still coming forward. No negative body language at all. I like that a lot.
Up there, shots from Fabian Guzman, putting his combinations together. An excellent round for the 23-year-old birthday boy.
But Coley's not making it easy for Guzman.
10 seconds to go in a fun 6th round. The Guzman faithful inside the Virgin Hotel making noise here in Las Vegas on the night of Roach and Camarón Zepeda. Coming up next, Joel Iriarte, another knockout artist from Bakersfield, California, takes on the tough Jorge Lagunas from Tijuana. And then after that, it'll be Dylan Capetillo, the 17-year-old from Vegas, against Juan Becerril. All that for sure here on the Golden Boy YouTube page. And then at 5 o'clock on TNT, it's The Fight. You'll be able to check that out. My man Todd Grisham, Sergio Mora, and Chris Mannix will be on the broadcast of that. That's TNT, invested in boxing, great to see. The Fight. It's going to look really, really cool. Round number 7. Thank you for joining us wherever you may be. Saludos a la gente que está mirando desde México. How do I say hello in Armenian?
Barev.
Barev.
Say Barev.
Barev.
Yes, now you learned that.
All right. Well, Barev. When Golden Boy had a Zaho Venetian, I used to write down all the Armenian words.
Oh, yeah.
Merci. I got that for you, right?
Merci, yeah. Thank you, that means, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Alberto, a guy like Coley, I love to fight him. You know, his style is something that really attributes my style.
Well, Nikolai Tertarian, why would you like to fight him? Or somebody like him in that style?
Because it's a test, right? Like, he can take a punch, you know? He doesn't get scared of the inside the combos.
And what weight are you fighting at, Nikolai?
54 right now.
Well, he's at 59, so maybe not for you. And you, Sebastian?
160 right now. I'll be fighting 154 for my next fight.
So you're going to go down to 54?
Yep.
So you're at 60 just to get the fight?
Exactly, just to get some fights going on.
Coley corner telling him high guard as Guzman starting to sit down on his punches. And there's a combination from Guzman.
Yeah, because even though Fabian is scoring a lot of punches, no reason to take any more unnecessary punishment for Aaron Roque. So I like the discipline from Fabian Guzman's team right now.
And he does have the left side cut in the eyebrows. He might be careful of that one.
Yeah.
Comanche's did a good job with it. Oh, good shot from Coley countering. So he'll do just enough to keep Guzman honest. Both these guys tired. This is where you just got to dig down.
Gotta dig, yeah. 8 long rounds right now.
Guzman has so much heart. It's very clear. Coley as well. He's standing there. He's not giving up.
No, not at all.
Referee breaks them up and immediately back to action. Both of them staying in the middle of the ring.
This is amazing right now.
Yeah.
I can't believe this.
Coley's hands are heavy right now. His corner's telling him to keep him up. He's trying. And Guzman is putting it into another gear.
35 long seconds left. Round 7. Perhaps the cheering from the crowd makes Fabian Guzman step it above a bit of a notch, you know?
This is what you want to have in a prelim show, right? These young fighters learning their way, moving on up before they become the main event, like Lamont, Roach Jr. and Camarón Zepeda. Raymond Murataya and Robson Conceição will be the co-feature tonight on TNT. Why are you looking for that one?
I'm looking forward for that one.
Yeah?
Great fight. Two great styles.
Coley's a tough dude.
Here in Las Vegas, let's make some noise. This is round number 8, the 8th and final round.
Eighth and final round. Fabian Guzman and the rugged veteran Aaron Coley. We've given us 7 good ones so far. What will happen in the 8th?
Let's see if Guzman can get him out.
That's a tough ask. That night that Bohacek ended Coley was that perfect shot. And right now Guzman coming out with a strong right hand followed by a right hook. Another left hook. Right hook from Guzman. Hook, hook, hook from Fabian Guzman. And start off the 8th round.
Coley's fighting for stand-up against Guzman right now. Yeah, no doubt about it. Aaron Oakley's hurt badly right now, but he doesn't show it one bit. And perhaps Fabian could get him out of there tonight, Ray.
Yeah, Coley's been taking some punishment the last couple of rounds.
Yeah, Coley will definitely feel this tomorrow morning, that's for sure.
Coley going orthodox, changing up the stance. That's the first time we've seen that tonight. Now he goes back to southpaw.
I don't know if that's intentional or
I don't think it was. As Guzman is putting on the pressure with 2 minutes to go in the fight. Coley just trying to survive this one.
2 long minutes back for Oakley. Big swing and a miss from Fabian Guzman.
One of the comments on YouTube says, Coley's got a chin. He just got hit with a mean right. He did. He's been absorbing a lot of punishment.
Halfway through of the very last round.
Yeah. Other guys might have stopped, or the corner might have said, nah, but Coley's out there. This is why the prelims are fun. Young fighters need experience. Rugged veterans giving them that work.
I mean, you're so right on that, because I feel like Fabian Guzman got the best of all of these rounds. So why go into the 8th? But still, Oakley doesn't stop punching. That's what they wanted to do this round. Maybe he has that 1% chance. But it doesn't look like it, unfortunately.
It's not the prettiest, it's not the most stylistic fight, but it's been a fun fight.
It's true. Definitely, it's definitely a fan favorite fight. That's what the fans like to see. That's what you like to see too, Nikolai. That's what definitely like to see, a good scrap. Let's see if Guzman can get him out in the last 40 seconds.
Yeah. After this, Joel Idiarte and then Dylan Capetillo. 2 more for you here on the Golden Boy YouTube page. And at 5 o'clock, TNT, The Fight. Now, Nikolai, you're asking for a guy like Coley. This is a tough, tough dude. And they're going to go back and forth here. End the fight the way it started. Eight good rounds between Fabian Guzman and Aaron Coley. Good scrap. They had to work. Both of them had to work. Guzman will go back with his team, Hector Lopez, and check this out and learn some things that'll help him as his career progresses. Only 23 years old, his 11th pro fight. You know, the first, you guys know this, the first 5 fights early on, less than 10.
Yeah.
It's not going to be the toughest.
Yeah.
Because you're learning the pro game. It's a big difference from the amateur to where it's at. You progress, you elevate from 4 rounds to 6. Good work for Fabian Guzman.
Good work, and I like that very mature last round from him. He didn't go for anything crazy. He's winning 1,000-0 right now. No reason to do anything stupid, and I like that very mature finish to the fight. And going from the Olympics to the pro leagues, like, it's almost like 2 different sports, right?
Yep. So you got the Olympic tattoo?
Yeah, no, not yet. I'm looking forward to that soon.
So you're in the village, right?
Yes.
How was that? Wait, I'm sorry. Who did you represent in the Olympics?
Denmark.
So Denmark. There's so many countries that claim you. Because your passport, you have probably 5 passports too, right?
Exactly, yeah. But Denmark was where I lived and trained.
Okay.
That was more natural the way I represented.
So in the village, who were some of the cool people that you met?
I met the sprinter, the 100-meter sprinter. He won gold.
No alliance, no alliance.
No alliance.
Yeah.
He took me down for a selfie.
There you go.
Obviously the big tennis players, LeBron, I saw him the boat.
Yeah.
LeBron James, the basketball players.
Yeah, so that's why I always love talking to Olympians, because the Olympic Village is the only people allowed in there are the athletes.
Yeah.
So you guys have a bond, and the only people taking photos are each other. Like, you don't have no fans in there. You get to bond, have different kind of communication. That's awesome, man. So you're gonna get the Olympic tattoo
soon.
Okay.
I'm just looking for the overhand or the bicep.
Okay.
I maybe gotta grow my bicep a bit more. Like
All right, judges' scorecards are in. Mark Fretto, let us know. Fretto.
All right, fight fans, let's make some noise. These 2 warriors going all 8 rounds in the center of the ring here in Las Vegas. We now go to the judges' scorecards, where Kermit Bayless and Patricia Morse-Jarman each scored this one 78-74. David Sutherland had it 79-73. All 3 judges in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, and still undefeated from Old Town, Orange, California, Fabian Guzman.
Win number 11 for Fabian Guzman, representing Old Town Orange. A lot of his fans are here in attendance making noise for Fabian Guzman, as you see him there with his team in that corner. It wasn't easy, and he might have made it more difficult for himself than he needed to, Nikolai.
Yes, and I would say Guzman would take a lot from this fight. The experience in long rounds. Now he knows he can get in those tough fights.
And Sebastian, you like what you saw, though?
I definitely like what I saw, and you know, there was never any doubt. Maybe in the first 2-3 rounds where Oakley showed, okay, this is not going to be an easy fight, but then after that, Fabian Guzman took over and does what he does best.
So that selfie right there is going to be posted on the Golden Boy Instagram account. So what they do with a fighter after a win, they give him the camera, quick selfie for whatever they want to do. All right, so prelims so far. Dallas Calliope had a first-round KO. Daniel Cabrera and Fabian Guzman go the distance. They get the victory, then they remain undefeated. Stirokan, Joel Iriarte coming up next, and then Dylan Capetillo will be the last fight here on the Golden Boy YouTube page. We appreciate everybody checking us out on YouTube. As Julian3000 says, who's the Danish commentator? Well, there's Sebastian and Nikolai Tartarian. He said, didn't know the Danish has some boxers. Heck, they got Olympic boxers. And one of the other comments said, who is this commentator? He speaks better English than I, and I was born here in the United States.
I'll take that. Thank you, guys.
Coming up next, 2 more fights from Golden Boy in Las Vegas.
Rolly, Teo, thanks for being here. You guys are friends-ish? How would you describe your relationship?
It's like my little brother.
Yeah, I suppose, you know.
We spent a lot of time together.
Is it going to be strange at all for you to go out there? You got great power, to try to use that power on a guy you're friends with.
I mean, a boxing fight's a boxing fight. Sparring session, boxing fight's boxing fight, you know? It's like, if it's God's will, Teofimo will be world champion. If it's God's will, I remain champion, continue on my legacy, too.
All right, what do you remember about sparring Rolly Romero?
One thing I remember of Rolly is just, he doesn't quit. He doesn't quit. And those damn elbows, you motherfucker.
Yeah, I just...
damn elbows, bro.
All right, 2 more fights to go here on YouTube. And then coming up next, ready to walk, is Joel Iriarte, 10-0, 9 KOs. He's 6'1", 147.2 pounds. He's got the height and reach advantage against the veteran Jorge Lagunas.
Contest is a title contest. Let's meet first the challenger as he makes his way to the blue corner from Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico, Jorge Piolas Lagunas.
Tijuana, Mexico's Piolas Jorge Lagunas, coming off 2 losses this year. His last fight, though, at the end of June, he went the distance with a fighter named Mac Allison, who's 24-4. He's been around the block, rugged fighter. Let's see what kind of test he has tonight for Joel Iriarte. Career that started back in 2017 for Piolas, and he lost his debut in the escape bar in Tijuana. After that, turned it around, got some wins, and here he is fighting in Las Vegas.
And now, please welcome the reigning, defending WBA Continental America's Gold Champion as he makes his way to the red corner from Bakersfield, California, representing Sinaloa, Mexico, Joel Iriarte.
Representing Bakersfield, California, the family has roots in Culiacan, Sinaloa, Mexico. Undefeated Joel Iriarte making the ring walk, 10-0, 9 KOs. Golden Boy signed him after a standout amateur career back in 2014. There was talks that maybe he was going to make the U.S. team, go to the Olympics. As you guys know, Olympic politics is all over the place. Instead, decided to turn pro, and here he is in Las Vegas, fighting and looking for win number 11.
Ladies and gentlemen, the action continues from the center of the ring here at Virgin Hotels, Las Vegas. This is the fight on DAZN and YouTube. Our next contest scheduled for 8 rounds. It'll be contested for the WBA Continental America's Gold Welterweight Championship. Brought to you by Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions and presented by BetOnline. Odds for the fights are brought to you by BetOnline, VMC Tequila Cocktails, El Origen Ante Todo, and Riyadh Season. This contest is sanctioned by the World Boxing Association, the president, Gilberto Jesus Mendoza, and joining us in the ring, WBA supervisor, Julio Time. The judges scoring this contest, Max DeLuca, Lisa Giampa, and John McCarthy. And controlling the action when the bell sounds, the referee in charge is championship veteran Tony Weeks. Introducing first, the challenger, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 145.2 pounds. As a professional, his record stands with 19 victories, 9 defeats, 16 of 19 wins coming by way of knockout. He wears white trimmed with black and hails from Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico. Ladies and gentlemen, Jorge Piolas Laguna. His opponent is the undefeated reigning defending champion. Boxing out of the red corner, he weighed in at an even and ready 147 pounds. As a professional, his record stands with 10 bouts, 10 victories, 9 of 10 wins coming by way of knockout. He wears black trimmed in gold and green, and he hails from Bakersfield, California, representando Sinaloa, Mexico. Please welcome the reigning defending WBA Continental Gold Champion, Joel Iriarte.
Okay, caballeros, ustedes reciban sus campeones. Aquí está bien, aquí está bien. Dedos en todo para arriba, ya quiero una pelea limpia. Escúchame, cuídate, listos, vámonos.
All right, we get ready to go. Joel Iriarte, 10-0, 9 KOs. Jorge Laguna is the veteran from Tijuana, 19-9, 16 via stoppage. Beto Duran and Sebastian and Nikolai Tertarian, Golden Boy young prospects, here with us on the broadcast. After this will be Dylan Capetillo, then at 5 o'clock, TNT, The Fight. Of course, Lamont, Roach Jr. and Camarón Zepeda. Joel Iriarte turned pro in 2024, representing Bakersfield, California, about an hour and a half, 2 hours north of downtown Los Angeles, the Golden Boy offices. Iriarte 10-0, 9 stoppages. Has that power from what we've been told. Now he's starting to step up in competition. Iriarte in his last fight went 6 rounds. He was scheduled for 8, and he stopped Rock Murthel. That was in February. So this is his second fight of the year. And his only time he's gone the distance was last June against Kevin Johnson. They went 8 solid rounds at the Honda Center.
And that's pretty much a 90% KO rate for Iriarte. And that's what I look at. I look at the record right now, 10 fights, 9 wins by knockout, and you could just tell his fighting style. That all makes sense right now.
Yeah.
Already on the front foot, landing the big punches. Let's see if he can land them clean.
6'1", and he weighs 147. That's a big dude right there. You see the huge size difference.
No joke right there.
Made it on the dot. Eventually he'll move up to 54. He's in his early 20s. And there you see he sets up and loads up on the overhand right a lot.
I like the way he turns the right hand, you know, he doesn't just throw it. He turns the right hand, and you can really feel those knuckles when they land clean on your face. I promise you right there.
Yeah, early on in his career, was second round, first round KO, second round, first round. It was essentially what did he want to do with it. And it wasn't until Johnson last year gave him that test of 8 rounds. And then last fight was Rock for 6. And you like the knockouts early, but you got to get the rounds to get to work.
Best experience, that's what it is. I feel this fight is a fight you can't blink. I feel like the speed from Iriarte right now, as soon as he snaps 1-2 quickly and lands clean, the light's gone. I feel this is the kind of the fight that you can't blink right now.
This is the kind of stuff you see ringside. Because we're so close right now, then you feel the difference, right?
Yeah, yeah.
For Lagunas, he's been stopped 4 times in his 9 losses. 30 years old. But Dariel Kuchmanov in February of this year. He went down in the 3rd and 4th round. And then he does just enough to keep you off.
I like those left hooks from Iriarte. Mean punches from him.
That's what like he has intention behind those. All right, so you guys are fighting when?
August 22nd, Santa Monica in California, right on the pier.
There it is. There you see the corner of Iriarte. Omar Sanchez, excellent trainer. Son was a fighter. Then Iriarte, family in the corner for him. Nice and calm, his team Iriarte as always. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the Golden Boy YouTube page. Go to the social media for all the great behind-the-scenes content from throughout the week. Here we even had a young reporter, Layla, who's 11 years old, young boxer here in Vegas. She was our social media reporter this week.
Interesting.
Yeah, good interviews with her. Up next will be Dylan Capetillo. So everybody in the chat is asking, where's Dylan? Well, there he is, coming up next. Lamont Roach Jr., William Zepeda on the main event. Also, Raymond Morataya against Robson Conceição. Raul Curiel is going to be up against Quentin Randall. And opening up the TNT broadcast will be Charles Conwell. Bad News is back against Paul Kroll. That'll be at 5 o'clock. This is where a fighter like Iriarte wants to be on those big shows, but you have to get past veterans like him.
I can see Lagunas has a big layer of Vaseline on his face, but that's not helping much right now.
That left hook from Iriarte moving Lagunas back. They're right above us, Sebastian, and that's talking about that speed. I don't think it comes across on TV as well as it does ringside.
It does, and also those big punches. But I like Joel Iriarte. He's not reckless with the punch, even though they're big punches, big swings, but very, very, very cautious.
That right hand wasn't cautious. That was vicious by Iriarte. And Lagunas needs to get off the ropes. That's not a good spot for him.
Yeah, if you're Lagunas, you want to keep off the ropes. You want to stand in the middle and keep it on the outside. Not let Iriarte taking over as he does right now.
He's doing none of that, Sebastian. He's against the ropes again. He went from one side to the other.
He can't help it. He can't help it, I guess.
Is that Iriarte, Nikolai?
Yes, but he can't get overconfident right now because one punch that can make the night. So you got to have this mind behind the punches.
In the corner of Lagunas right next to us, throw a punch. He hasn't thrown anything in round number 2.
Speaking of this, in the last round, you don't want to give your opponent courage, and that's what Iriarte does right now. He doesn't give Lagunas any courage at all. He wants to break him immediately.
I think Lagunas is realizing that he might be over right now.
Yeah, I agree with you, Beto. Definitely.
Like, there's a punch from Lagunas, but it doesn't even stop Iriarte. It keeps coming.
And there's no slowing down from Iriarte. He looks comfortable. His conditioning is right there where it's supposed to be. He's in good shape right now.
I was looking forward to this one because I thought Lagunas would give Iriarte some good rounds, some resistance, but Iriarte just coming out the first and being super aggressive, and Lagunas backing up.
Yeah, I mean, looking at his record, 16 knockouts. I mean, that you don't get that easily, so I just can't seem to see it right now from Lagunas. But none credit taken from Lagunas. He's a tough competitor for sure. I think Iriarte is doing the greatest job right now.
And Iriarte throwing punches with vicious intention. You see the corner of Jorge Lagunas, Edgar Soto, Rubio, and Villada. He's just yelling at him what we can hear in Spanish. Just throw. You need to move. Move your head. I don't even think I need to translate that. He's so animated.
Can I tell you something, Beto?
Absolutely.
2 years ago when we signed with Golden Boy, I was thinking like these DAZN broadcasts. One day I'm gonna be here. And right now I'm sitting alongside you. This is a funny thing right now.
To be the commentator.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you wanted to fight on the
Yeah,
floor.
that too, definitely. But right now I'm sitting alongside you. It's a great experience.
Let's go, baby. You guys are doing a good job. Those are the Tartarian brothers making their broadcast debut. Sebastian and Nikolai. You'll be seeing them August 22nd. Santa Monica. Main event, Lamont Roach Jr. and Camarón Zepeda. That is one in the lightweight division, WBC belt on the line. I can't figure out how it's going to go.
Me neither. Can't wait for that one. Wow.
You'll wait for it on TNT, the fight later on tonight. There's that body shot you just heard. Had the ooh and ah from member to ringside.
I mean, Beto, you can tell Laguna, he has some power in those hands. He's like hard fist, very heavy punches, but there's no speed in comparison to Hirata. And I think that's the difference right now, the speed in this fight.
Yeah. I've seen Lagunas once, and he did not look like this. He looks overmatched right now, like he's frustrated, like he can't throw anything. He stays against the ropes. What would your trainer tell you if you're up against the ropes the whole fight?
Get away, and you better do it. You better listen to that, coach.
Stunning body shot by Iriarte.
And you can just hear the loudness, the volume of the punches right here ringside.
No joke, that right hand from Hirata. I like that right hand a lot.
What should Iriarte be working on?
What he should be working on?
Yeah.
I feel like he maybe should tap and then throw the big punches instead of throwing from the get-go. I think Laguna is expected every punch to be a big and powerful punch. Maybe switch it up a bit. Maybe go tap for tap and then throw the right hand.
But here's the thing. Excuse me, Sebastian. But here's the thing. Like, everything is working for him right now. Maybe he just should keep doing what he's doing right now.
Like that body shot and upstairs check hook. Uppercut out from Iriarte. Different wrinkle.
Nasty one.
And Laguna's against the ropes.
Yet again.
Just stalking his prey is Joel Iriarte here in the third round.
Interesting what the referee would do if you're taking a close look at Lagunas right now. He's not punching back that much.
Yeah, he does just enough to keep Iriarte out, but Iriarte's coming. In that corner, that's a bad spot for Lagunas.
That's where Iriarte wants to be right now, keeping his opponent in the corner and just work.
Another excellent round for Joel Iriarte. As the third is winding down, scheduled for 8 in Las Vegas. Laguna's corner, still getting instructions. Nothing working for him so far tonight. Dylan Capetillo, the 17-year-old, will be coming up next. 5 o'clock. TNT, the fight. Oh, Joel Iriarte right now.
Let's see if Lagunas can answer something back.
Despite the answering back, Miguel, I like those feints from Hirata. He needs those feints. He looks very patient right now. He doesn't look forward to throw anything big right now. Hirata maybe leading up to some big punches right now.
Yeah, Iriarte doing whatever he wants tonight. Like that, like landing the uppercut, landing the left hook. And Lagunas again in the corner. It's almost like Iriarte lets him off. Nikolai, if you're Iriarte right now, what would you do?
I would keep doing what I'm doing, you know, maybe feint and go high with the right hand. That would definitely land on his head where it always should. But it seems like a long night for Lagunas right now. 4 rounds to go.
Yeah, honestly, I would just even more pressure right now. Just break pressure. Take that courage away.
Well, Sebastian Tertarian would just bring pressure?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Pressure on pressure right now. And I don't like it one bit. He don't like it one bit.
And it's so different to sitting ringside right here. You can just see the sweat just coming off.
Yeah, he just landed all over us right now.
Yes.
This is why I have a towel with us right now.
Experience right there.
Yep. Normally I wouldn't wear a white shirt, but yeah, that's a mistake.
So far, no blood yet.
No, it's coming. This is shaping up to be Iriarte when he decides to end it. It looks like it's going to be his call. Because Lagunas has no resistance at all.
Nasty 1-2 from Iriarte. And he looks so comfortable right now, Iriarte, doing what he wants to do, everything with intentions. Laguna trying to answer back, but no luck. Nicola, you talk about no blood, but that face from Laguna is starting to swell up a bit.
It's been swelling since the first round. Finally, Laguna lands one. Like, Iriarte just needs to end this. He needs to step into third gear because he's cruising still. Oh, there's a shot from Laguna finally. But he goes back into the corner and he's target practice.
He likes it, Laguna. He likes that fight right now. He likes to be in a scrap.
And now the doctor's getting on the apron to check on Laguna. This is the referee. Tony Weeks called him over.
I was about to say, when the referee comes in your corner, that can be good.
Well, Laguna's taking a lot of punishment. And Iriarte has been hit a couple times, but nothing wrong, nothing solid. Round number 5, scheduled for 8. You guys ever been in a fight like this where you're out there where you can do whatever you want?
Yeah, definitely. Even once in a while, you have those opponents where you can do whatever you want. That's why you maybe perhaps take the time to try something you don't try too often.
All right. Again, I've never been in the ring. I'm asking a dumb question. Does it feel different when you're in total control like that?
You're in cruise control, right? Like, you don't even feel it. You don't even think it. It just happens. Like, it's in the body. You've done this for so many years, you know. Whatever you throw, it lands.
Which is rare.
Yeah. It's rare, yes.
That's what I was like. It's got to be like a different kind of feel, like the Matrix, right? Kind of like
exactly
that zone.
You're like invincible sometimes, but that's also dangerous.
Because you can lose focus.
Yes, and they can always come something back, right?
The thing with Lagunas, he's not throwing anything back right now. He's just trying to survive. Oh, good body shot from Iriarte. Okay, now there's a shot from Lagunas, but it's one every 30 seconds, maybe?
I agree with you, Beto. And the thing about it is, the more he throws Laguna, the more Iriarte steps up to the plate. And that, I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing for Lagunas, because he gets a lot of punishment. And every time he throws one punch, he gets 2 punch and counter. Nice left hook from Iriarte.
All right, CJ Boxing fan in the chat says Joel needs to attack the body more. What do you think, Sebastian?
I agree. Maybe that may be a chance to slow Iriarte down, but it don't look like it, Beto. I don't know. I mean, we know that Laguna can take a shot to the head, right? So the body is where you want to break him, right?
You guys will learn this when you start fighting those tough Mexican fighters. They can take a shot upstairs like none.
They can. I think Neil learned that in the third fight.
Yeah, you had that one.
Yes. But one thing I did was going to the body, and that's what broke him. The body is a major key here. Big left hook from Iriarte, almost landed.
Yeah.
Nasty one again. If that landed, I don't know what would happen to Lagunas.
Lagunas, he has a chin. He can take shots. Upstairs. But you're right, Sebastian. Body, Nikolai, body.
The fighters from Tijuana have so much heart, so he's not leaving without a fight tonight.
Absolutely. Laguna's a tough veteran. I think one of those, like, ooh, right here ringside. Like,
yeah, I can't help myself.
No,
It's that better.
No, yeah, it's.
Can't help myself.
Yeah, that shot was a ooh. Yeah.
And the rider Shans is still sharp, still with intent, not showing any signs of slowing down.
Like in second gear.
2, 1.
Be sure to check out the Golden Boy social media accounts, visit the Instagram if you missed any of the earlier fights, especially that huge KO from Dallas Calliope in the first round just got posted. Wow, let me show you guys the KO that Dallas had in the first round.
Nasty, I saw that.
Oh my goodness. Lights out. That's why you tune in early for the prelims. See the youngsters put it on the show. Right now it's Joel Iriarte in cruise control doing whatever he wants against a tough veteran from Tijuana, Jorge Lagunas. All right, so this is where I'm going to get technical, guys. Maybe a little critical. Shouldn't Iriarte be able to take this guy out? I know it's always tough. It's always tough.
It is tough.
But he's in total control.
It is. He is. But again, he's composure, and it's an 8-round fight. He has the time for it. But I feel like Laguna's experienced fighter, almost 30 fights, if not more than that. So he's an experienced fighter. He can take a punch for sure. So even though if you have the power like Iriarte, it's not easy. It's not easy at all.
But it's not always about taking the guys out, also to have those rounds, know that you can go the distance like this, And if the opportunity comes, almost like here, then he will take it.
It's the opportunity to have to show up. Like I'm just talking like the casual fan. Like, dude, come on. Why shouldn't you? You get the fighters that have done that know there's more to it. Don't ever listen to the drunk guys in the couch.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of opportunities, you got to make the opportunities, and that's what Iriarte is looking for right now.
And credit to Lagunas, he's surviving.
Big credit. I like those level changes from Joel Iriarte right now. That's what he needs to do, continue to do it. You don't like that one-bit Lagunas right now.
Dylan Capetillo is coming up next. There's that body shot you were talking about. A little hook to the body from Iriarte.
1-2 to then and straight to the body for Iriarte. I like that level change. He has to continue doing that. Laguna doesn't like that.
Well, you guys remind me of Golden Boy fighters. One thing Golden Boy does is they develop the young guys both on and off the ring. So Lamont Roach was doing a broadcast with me one time early on. He signed him when he was 18. Camarón, we see them when they're young fighters and the progression to see where they're at today. Chance to fight for the WBC title. I'm a big fan of Lamont Roach, man. This is going to be a heck of a fight.
Yeah. Can't wait to see that one. And we're also blessed to be signed with promotion at Golden Boy. They really take care of the fighters. And it's going to be a fun ride.
Yeah, Lamont developed in Southern California scene, like at the Velasco, the old club show that we used to have. Fancy Springs, he fought there. The DC Armory, he fought. And just the small, step by step, chop, get up there. A chance for a world title.
See if we can finish it off good in the last round, 6th round.
Laguna's hanging around. Nikolai Tertarian is where you want to follow him on social media. Sebastian George is Sebastian Tertarian.
Exactly. There you go. Tertarian. Yes. Simple, right?
If you say so.
I mean, I have a hard time pronouncing Irate.
Yes. We speak five language. You're, what do they call it? A polyglot, right?
Yeah.
Like that one guy, Jew, who I follow, who lives in his name Juju. He lives in Austria, but he's Japanese. He speaks all the languages on TikTok. Oh, yeah. He goes up to people, I can speak your language. But nobody comes up to you and says, I can speak boxing with you.
Yeah.
You guys know. All right, Nikolai, I just followed you right now. There you go. I love that your Instagram profile says 100% KO ratio.
I mean, that's a fact, right?
Hey, facts are facts. As Oscar says on Clapback Thursday, you're not a hater. You're telling the truth. Round number 7 has been all Joel Iriarte. Sebastian El Armenio. Oh, you got the Spanish nickname, huh?
Exactly. Gotta adapt for all the Spanish-speaking guys.
Pretty sure you're going to be doing interviews in Espanol. Don't let them know.
Yeah. Not too fast now.
Nah, you say poquito.
Yo hablo poquito.
Estoy listo.
Yeah.
And Jorge Iriarte is listo. He is ready. Jorge Lagunas is difficult.
Yep. But Lagunas has having a difícil night tonight, right?
Yeah.
And the power still there from Iriarte.
Absolutely, the power's no joke.
It's incredible how he can do that for 7 straight rounds.
And credit to Lagunas absorbing those shots.
I mean, that just goes to show that fighters from Tijuana, Mexico, they are not easy to put out.
Oh, you got to fight your way out. You got to learn. Eric Gomez, President Golden Boy, Razo the matchmaker, they're going to get you some guys like, okay, Armenio, listo.
Bring him on.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that attitude. Especially Raymond Murataya and Robinson Conceição, the former world champion, taking on the current champion of the IBF division, Murataya. Now that is a fun fight. I'm a big fan of Murataya.
Yeah, so go ahead and find him. I'm happy to have the best seats for that fight. Can't wait to see that one.
Yeah, the Virgin Hotel. This venue is fantastic. They do concerts in here, comedy shows, but it's a great setup for watching. If you look up, all the skyboxes are sold out the street. It's a sold out venue tonight. Wow. You know all the people to the left, to the right, they're just standing here watching, looking right into the ring. Wow. They're going to see a banger of a show starting at 5 o'clock on TV, on TNT.
There's a big bruise on the right eye of Lugano. That doesn't look too good.
Sebastian and Nikolai Tertarian, our broadcast partners tonight.
All right, fight fans here in Las Vegas, it's time to get loud for the fighters. This is round number 8, the 8th and final round.
Joel Iriarte dominating this fight. 7 rounds of total control.
Dominating is the right word for sure. Domination from Joel Iriarte right now.
And he put out Lagunas. Coming out aggressive to start the 8th and final round.
Pero is it me or is the Lagunas right eye closing?
It's really swollen. It started happening in the 6th round. And those left hooks from Iriarte.
Perhaps the referee should already took a great or close look on that eye.
Yeah, the corner did a good job with the inspo, but yeah, I see what you're talking. If it was 10 rounds, I'd be concerned, but it's the 8th and final. There's that hook from Uriarte. That wobbled the knees of Lagunas. Man, he is tough.
We've seen the left hook from Uriarte all night.
Yep.
Nasty punches from Uriarte right now. Nasty body shots again from Uriarte.
Vicious intention for Uriarte. And the corner of Laguna just don't keep your hands up. They want him to make the 8 on his feet.
But it must be frustrating to hit a guy that much and just not want to go down.
This is where you guys were talking about earlier, maybe the investment to the body. This is a good lesson for you guys, too, watching this.
It's like watching tape at home, right?
Yeah.
Watching right here live at ringside. But regardless, you got to give credit to Lagunas. He's a tough guy. He's a tough competitor.
Absolutely.
Not making it easy for Uriarte. He does what he can do.
You have to leaping body shot, digging body again from Uriarte. And Laguna just wears it.
Good hand movement from Uriarte. I like that one.
This is what young fighters, I know I sound like a broken record, but young fighters have to go through these kind of fights. Because the first round KO does nothing for you.
They're crucial. They're crucial. And as we talk about the last fight, Fabi Guzman, I like that matureness from Uriarte right now. He doesn't go crazy, don't go swinging like crazy, and take care of himself and make sure he don't get hit with anything stupid in the last round when he's up big right now. I can imagine on the scorecard. Last 20 seconds of the very last round. Lagunas is eating these punches right now.
Wow. And the referee
stop.
Whoa.
Wow.
Really?
Wow.
Why?
I don't know, Beto. I don't know. He wasn't winning, Beto. I don't know.
I know he wasn't winning. The fight was winding down. He had been hit with worse.
I agree.
Throughout the night, and even Lagunas is arguing.
I agree. I agree.
The official time. .248. Really? Wow. 248? You're going to stop that?
12 seconds. You got to give Laguna the last 12 seconds. I mean, he
wasn't going to win. I know I'm sounding a bit like complaining here. He wasn't going to win, but look, like now Laguna's looking at us like, what happened? He wasn't going to win, but he wasn't taking a lot of punishment there.
Let him die on his sword at least, right? You could argue either way. Maybe the referee has seen it enough. He don't want to see it anymore. Maybe he's not aware of the time. But then again, you know.
Okay, I get it. You're not aware of the time. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
But the dude wasn't in trouble.
I agree with that. It's funny you say that, Beto, because we see that often in these big fights lately. You know, big cards. The referees tends to step in the very, very last seconds of the fight. But then maybe one more punch more, and they will have a very big impact on this.
True, I get it, but
I bet that right eye looks nasty.
Yeah, again, I've never been in the ring. I'm not one to say I'm an expert in this at all, but I saw a fighter, Laguna, who was taking shots bigger than that and didn't go down.
You have a case, Beto, for sure.
All right, well, regardless, though, good work for Joel Iriarte, as Iriarte dominated, controlled this fight, and gets win number 11, his 10th stoppage.
And I want to make a big shout out to my son. I love him so much.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I can't wait to meet him soon. I haven't seen him for a while. His name is Blair Cobbs. I hope he want to take a fight against me. Speaking with my manager, Rick Marikian. It don't seem like it. I mean, this is your chance. I mean, right here in the broadcast, go for it, man. I miss him. I hope he feels the same way. Can't wait to see you, Blair Cobbs.
Woo! Woo! Mark Farrell, let's make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee in charge, Tony Weeks, calls for a halt to this contest. Your official time, 2 minutes 48 seconds in round number 8. your winner by TKO, still undefeated, and still the WBA Continental Gold Champion, from Bakersfield, California, Joel Iriarte.
Win number 11 for Joel Iriarte, and Jorge Lagunas falls for the 10th time in his career. Quality work for Iriarte. Up next, Dylan Capetillo. So Team Iriarte taking their picture. Everybody in the ring now. All right, so far tonight, Dallas Calepu first round KO. Ariel Cabrera, Fabian Guzman, not a word for their decisions. They unanimous decisions. And Joel Iriarte, with 12 seconds to go in the fight, gets a late stoppage in the 8th round. One more fight to go here on YouTube. Dylan Capetillo against Juan Becerril. Capetillo, the 17-year-old. Let's look at the tail of the tape for this one. Capetillo, the taller fighter, and has the reach advantage for this one. As a 31-year-old Becerril, coming from Tijuana, Mexico, has his hands full against a very talented 17-year-old Dylan Capetillo, who's 5'9". All right, we're ready for our final fight here on YouTube. Mark Fano, ready to bring out the fighters.
All right, fight fans, let's welcome our next two fighters to the ring. First, making his way to the blue corner from Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico. Please welcome Juan Becerril.
Juan Becerril from Tijuana, Mexico. He's 2-0. Getting into the ring right now. 31-year-old. Turned pro in 2018. Took a break. Got to fight again last year.
And now his undefeated opponent makes his way to the red corner from right here in Las Vegas, Dylan La Amenaza Capetillo.
Everybody's waiting for this young man to make the ring walk. 17-year-old Dylan Capetillo from Las Vegas. Big social media following, a Capetillo boxing family. He's been around, good amateur background. You've seen the videos of him training with the different pros coming up. Let's see what he does in his third professional fight. Oh, he's got Emiliano Vargas on his side. Talented fighter from Vegas, you guys know him.
All right, fight fans, welcome once again to the center of the ring here at Virgin Hotels of Las Vegas. This is the fight on DAZN and YouTube. Our next contest scheduled for 4 rounds in the super lightweight division. Brought to you by Oscar de la Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions and presented by BetOnline. Odds for the fights are brought to you by BetOnline, BMC Tequila Cocktails, El Origen Ante Todo, and Riyadh Season. The judges scoring this contest, Tim Cheatham, Glenn Feldman, and Corey Santos. And controlling the action at the sound of the bell, the referee in charge is Thomas Taylor. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 137 pounds even. As a professional, he is undefeated, 2-0, 1 win coming by way of knockout. He wears black with camo and hails from Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Juan Becerril. His opponent also undefeated, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 136.6 pounds. As a professional, his young record is a perfect one. 2 bouts, 2 victories, 1 win coming by way of knockout. He wears red with platinum and represents his hometown right here, Las Vegas, Nevada. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dylan La Amenaza Capetillo.
Coach, I'll have you on this side. Step over here real quick. Coach, on the other side, over here. All right, gentlemen, these trunks are a little high over here, so we're going to the bottom of the white here. We're going right to the middle of the letters over here. You both got my instructions. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands. Touch them up. Back to your corner, gentlemen.
All right, third professional fight for Dylan Capetillo. Our final bout here on the Golden Boy YouTube page. At 5 o'clock, the fight on TNT. But the red, Nikolai and Sebastian Tertarian with me here. Young Golden Boy prospects watching another Golden Boy prospect. It's Capetillo, 17 years old. He'll turn 18 next year. A lot of fanfare behind him. And Capetillo, 2-0. Had a stoppage in his first fight. You guys know much about Capetillo?
Yes, we do. We actually trained them many times, have sparred with the Walker's brothers a handful of times. So we know the gym, we know the Capetillo, how hard they work. Excited to see him in front right here live.
Yeah, he turned pro in April, got a first round KO, and then in his last fight, he went the distance, 4 rounds. That was on Cinco de Mayo weekend on the Zurdo Benavides card.
Juan Becerril, 31 years of age, fighting a 70-year-old. That is crazy. That is crazy.
When you talk about the Mexican fighters, you just never know, right? So he turned pro when he was back in 2018 in Becerril, and disappeared and came back to fight last year. And here he is against Capetillo, just caught with the left hook right now. See what Capetillo learned from his last fight where he went the distance. Nice and calm, goes upstairs, 1-2. Oscar De La Hoya, the Golden Boy, just sat down in his seat. He's huge on Capetillo. Signing him, known the family forever. Young prospects that he has, and there's that left hook from Capetillo, staggering Becerril. Becerril wobbly, trying to get away, backing up as Becerril against the corner, does not want to do that. He's against the ropes. Becerril is finding out Capetillo has some power here. Body shot, and now Becerril trying to hold on.
Does the right thing, don't rush it, goes to the body when he's hurt. Looking good from Capetillo. New signing from Golden Boy.
Overhand right, Capetillo. Becerril partially blocked him. Now that could be dangerous.
Nasty combination with Capetillo. I don't know how he's standing up right now, Juan Becerril.
La amenaza. Which is translated the threat.
The threat, huh?
Yep. Could mean a lot of different things, but yeah, usually like the threat.
How's that?
That left hook from Capetillo is quick, and it's found a home, and Becerril is wearing shots here in the opening round. Most 17-year-olds are amateurs. Capetillo turning pro. Vegas, one of the few states that allows 17-year-olds to turn pro. Good opening round. Dylan Capetillo. Juan Becerril. Top of the hour on TNT. See the fight. That's Juan Becerril with Montes in his corner. A lot of people looking forward to seeing Capetillo with his father, Jorge Capetillo, brother. It's a family affair in that corner for Capetillo. It's a fine family. Capetillo boxing gym here in Las Vegas. Quick is Capetillo, the taller fighter. As Becerril now turning southpaw, give him a different look. I don't know if it'll help.
I don't think Becerril.
Oh! Huge left hook dropping Becerril here in the second. The always is out. Here we go. Capetillo sensing blood here early in the second round. Attacking. Big swing and miss from Becerril. That would have hurt Becerril. And Becerril just trying to hold on.
Now we're seeing why they signed him.
Wild with that shot. There's that right hand from Capetillo countering. And now it's Becerril winging his shot. So somebody's going down here. Because Becerril just said, forget the boxing. I'm just going to wing shots. He's opening himself up.
But I can tell Becerril is very frustrated. He's like, this 17 years old kid is beating me up right now.
Yep.
I gotta show him something.
I don't think he has any power to show him.
The speed from the young Capetillo right now is too much to handle for Becerril.
No, that speed is quick. There's the combinations. 1-2 from Capetillo. Very nice. Only 17 years old. Another big left hook. Capetillo. This time Becerril keeping those guard up super high. Approaching a minute to go in round number 2. Young prospect Dylan Capetillo. Taking his time, under control.
That's what I like from Capetillo compared to his last couple of fights. He maybe rushed a bit too much. He has very composure, very matured up and wise right now, taking his time.
Very looking for what he wants to do is Capetillo. I think Becerril wore that left hook. Now just keeping that guard up super high and holding.
Yeah, Becerril does what he has to do to survive this round. Got hurt badly in the beginning of the second round.
Yeah, he popped up though. Becerril sneaks one in there. It's all Capetillo in control. Later tonight, the fight on TNT and DAZN. So if you have the DAZN package, you'll definitely get that fight, but it'll be on TNT, linear TV. What a great idea. Lamont Roach Jr., Camarón Zepeda for the WBC Lightweight World title. That's coming up later on tonight from the Virgin Hotel in Las Vegas. Also on the show, Raymond Mortaya defends his belt, Raul Curiel, Charles Conwell to get going at 5 o'clock. Father-son in the corner. You guys had that special bond too.
Yeah, we have for sure. Our father, himself, he was also a boxer, so it's just a difference from coach to a father being a coach.
He'd be proud of you guys.
Yeah. Yes, definitely. He wants the blood.
Doctors checking out Becerril.
As you should, Beto, because he got hurt badly that second round.
Thank you. So the doctor just told the commission don't, or the inspector told him, show me something. All right, Tom Taylor, the referee.
Let's see if he's able to do that better soon against Capetillo, the new signing from Golden Boy.
I was feet tangling there. Tom Taylor, don't push down. It was just Becerril just wild. Becerril's gonna leave himself wide open for something. Every now and then he'll throw one and land one just like that. Becerril said, forget boxing, I'm just gonna go like I'm in a street fight. Now Becerril southpaw-ish.
I mean, you can tell Becerril really tenses up right now. He knows this, he maybe get called for the fight, so he really needs to do something right. He tenses up. You can see his hands right now.
Kind of reminds you of your fights, Sebastian.
Yeah.
You two, Nikolai, you have the three. Where you get these weird styles, awkward styles.
I mean, we had him all kinds of stuff. Yeah. You just need to be composure and don't go into their game. And that's what Capetillo does right now. He doesn't go into Becerril. He don't get, what shall I say, persuade by the way Becerril's fights right now. Great job from Capetillo right now. I like this one. Sense a bit of frustration from Becerril right now.
Absolutely. I mean, the frustration's been here all week, man. I mean, he knows what he got himself into. Big-time prospect, 17 years old, everybody talking about him. He already went down in the second. And Becerril just keeping his gloves up as high as possible, deflecting punches.
I like the way Capetillo leans with the left hand. He don't want to throw it as a punch and have it land. He throws it, leans on the left side to really have room for that right hook.
All right. Less than a minute to go in round number 3.
So far, it's been all Capetillo right now.
Then it better be. When you're a big-time prospect like that. There's a good left hook. And Becerril wears it.
But he bites back. Can't underestimate him. Hey, Nikolai, Becerril is an undefeated fighter.
Oh. Yeah, and Capetillo, the development of him is going to take a while. He was an amateur, but he didn't have 200-something fights like you guys did. So he's only 17, so it's going to take some progress, the development. They'll bring him along nicely. Round 3, winding out, and Capetillo gets dropped. A left hook by the Tijuana fighter, dropping Capetillo. Oh, he's in trouble. And the fight is over. Capetillo has been stopped. A huge upset. Juan Becerril has knocked out Dylan Capetillo.
I can't believe what I just saw, Bet. Can't believe it.
You guys said it. A dangerous fighter because he'll throw a punch. You can be in control. You guys said it in the last fight. Never let up. Capetillo, the final seconds, let up, opened himself up. And Juan Becerril, in his 3rd pro fight, has knocked out Dylan Capetillo. The doctors had told him, show me something before the round. He showed everybody here, and it's a stunned hotel.
Can't believe this, Beto. I can't believe this. He paid a big price for not being aware in 1 second. I feel for Capetillo right now. This is your worst nightmare coming true right now.
Well, Capetillo got up at 9. He got up at 9. Tom Taylor told him to walk to him, and he stumbled and wobbled.
Yeah.
And you're not going to let anybody go like that. Doesn't matter how much time is left.
Yeah. It could have been a win very ugly if you let him fight there. Yeah, going through to the 4th round, but regardless, this is awful. And But it's not the end of the road. I mean,
and there's Oscar De La Hoya consoling his young prospect.
Like you said all night, he's only 17. He has many years to come.
Father-son right there. Wow, what a moment there. Everything behind him. I mean, his career's not over. Let's not act that. But this is a learning lesson.
Yeah, sure. For sure. A big one. No easy fights for Capaccio. That's the name. That's the thing. If you have a big name, you gotta have big opponents, and we saw it tonight.
You see, he's recovered from that shot.
Yeah.
But regardless, the fight was stopped. And Juan Becerril, the biggest moment of his life. He turned pro, de Becerril, against a fighter who was 0-32. His last fight last year was against a fighter who, basically in Tijuana, they're going to give you that fight. He wasn't supposed to land any punches, let alone stop Dilly Capaccio.
If I know Team Capaccio right, they will want this revenge immediately.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time comes 2 minutes 59 seconds in round number 3. Your winner by knockout and still undefeated from Tijuana, Mexico, Juan Becerril.
Juan Becerril comes to Vegas and hits blackjack. Oh my, a third round stoppage for Juan Becerril, 2:59. Dylan Capaccio, the 17-year-old, stunned here in Las Vegas, and you got to feel good for that man right there, Juan Becerril. Nobody paid attention this week. Nobody even knew he was here. He had to show his credential anywhere. And now what? He's 3-0, having knocked out Golden Boy's big young prospect.
He hit the jackpot.
But there's nobody taking pictures of him. He's just standing in front of our cameraman. There's nobody in his ring. His corner had to leave because his corner's working another fighter. He's by himself. What a moment for Juan Becerril.
The biggest jackpot of Vegas right now.
Absolutely. Here's the fight card. The big upset. Capaccio gets knocked out by Juan Becerril. Dallas Calliope will open up the night with a KO. Cael Cabrera, Fabian Guzman get the unanimous decisions looking good. And Joel Iriarte gets a stoppage to stay undefeated. Great job by the Tertarian brothers, Sebastian and Nikolai. We will see you guys in August 22nd. Great job by you guys. Golden Boy in Las Vegas, the main event tonight. Lamont Roach Jr. against Camarón Zepeda. Co-main, IBF title on the line. Raymond Morataya against former champion Robson Conceição. And Raul Cordier, Quentin Randall. And it gets going at 5 o'clock with Charles Conwell against Paul Kroll. 5 o'clock on TNT is where it's going to be going. You'll see Tim Bradley. You'll see Bud Crawford. You'll see Sean Porter. You'll see Adam Lefko. And of course, on the broadcast, Todd Grisham, Sergio Mora, and Chris Manners. For everybody working behind the scenes here, appreciate you as always. Great job by Kenny Sims, who jumped in with me earlier on, part of the broadcast. Thanks to everybody. Luis Gonzalez, fantastic work. Art, producer, director extraordinaire. Make sure you follow the Golden Boys social media accounts for all the great coverage from behind the scenes during fight week. I'm Beto Duran. We'll see you live on TNT.
In Las Vegas, their titles aren't given, they're taken. Lamont Roach Jr. Defense isn't hiding, every counter earned. William Zepeda, a force that never wastes a punch.
What you did right there, it only gets Zepeda more angry.
I'm coming to take this now. No voy a permitir que me quites todo lo que me ha costado.
Live on DAZN and TNT.